In the world of radio shock jocks, the biggest are Opie and Anthony.
These people say shocking things that border on offensive in order to entertain their audience.
I refuse to sit here and think that radio has to be nice. Why? Why does radio, out of any other medium, have to be nice? We are being now held to a standard where we have to be nice and make people feel good. Go screw!
Radio bad boys, Opie and Anthony.
Controversial radio personalities, Opie and Anthony.
Infamous DJs, Opie and Anthony.
Talk show radio hosts, Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Opie and Anthony.
Radio shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony. Shock jocks, Opie and Anthony. Opie and Anthony.
If you want to put it, feel free. I've done it before. I'll let you go from to Mike. That's really sick.
This is where entertainment is going.
More audio of E-Rock in the bathroom. They are sick freaks. Can you pop this? I want to see something squirt out. Aim it over there.
This is the worst show This is the worst show I've ever been on.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Oh, the dramatic music has begun. Oh. That means you're going to hear something, boy, I tell ya.
Something important's going to happen.
What is going to happen? Let's just sit around and wait and see what happens. Oh, that means we have to make it happen.
Oh, isn't that odd? Yeah, we can't just sit and go, all right, go. Let's hear what happens.
Wouldn't it be great? We just sit here and go, all right, something important's going to happen.
We got to make it happen.
And we just sit there and watch. We all just stare at the door for about 3 hours waiting for something important to happen.
Why isn't something happening? Oh, we're responsible.
Oh, yeah. We're the action stars.
It's the Opie and Anthony show, and that's us.
Someone jump out that window.
Oh, would that be great? Bobby?
It's the Opie and Anthony show.
Hi.
The O&A virus spreading across America. 877-212-ONA. Ant just arrived. It's one of those crazy days. E-Rock just arrived. Bob Kelly's here because we didn't think Anthony was going to arrive. Louis C.K. might be here, but he might be here later.
Yeah, it was, please don't compare me with E-Rock being late also. Like Anthony's late, E-Rock's late. Well,
all right, why don't we take care of E-Rock first?
Same level of importance.
Yeah, and same level of late every day. I am here. I am promptly here every day.
Right. You have a reason today. E-Rock, I don't know. Maybe we should start the reason why E-Rock is late bit. But it's official. We do have a sweeper, so.
Oh.
E-Rock's late.
E-Rock.
E-Rock's late.
E-Rock.
E-Rock's late.
E-Rock.
E-Rock's late.
E-Rock.
On the Opie and Anthony show.
He's just shaking his head. He's just shaking his head over there.
Wake up, E-Rock. Wake up. No, you gotta get up.
Well, the guys behind the scenes have been keeping track of how late E-Rock is every day.
On a daily basis.
And it kind of came to a head today because he called in with some kind of weird problem. And we all just kind of laughed because we're like, you're late every day. You're finally calling today to tell us you're going to be late?
Wow.
And then Tim ran into his production room and made a sweeper. So there you go. What happened to you, E-Rock? What's the deal?
My car battery is dead. I do absolutely nothing around here.
Oh, so you figured you could come in late.
Thanks.
So your car battery is dead.
What year's your car?
It's 2001.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that happens.
It's like a 1978 excuse. Yeah, my Gran Torino didn't start.
All right.
Car didn't start. What was it completely dead, or was it there's a couple of kinds of dead. There's the And that's like there's a chance. And then there's this one.
Oh, that is the worst.
Which is pretty much you're screwed. And then there's this one. And that's real bad.
Yeah, that's
just the click.
The nothing, the key turning, and oh boy, there's a problem.
That's almost better, actually.
Well, when you're going through that whole process, though, you're like, all right, I think I should. I'm going to try it again. All right. Stop right there. Stop right there. Don't kill it. Okay.
If I pump the gas.
All right. I'm going to wait.
Pump the gas.
I'm going to wait 5 minutes. All right. Here we go. Stop. You start yelling at the person, stop!
And then you just give it. Then you just got to give it the shot.
It always ends because you're being conservative. You hear it and you're like, "Oh man, I'm not ready to fully give it a shot."
Yeah.
And then
save a little.
And then you just go nuts until it's just clicking. Click.
Make sure everything's off. Turn my radio off. Turn my air conditioner off. Everything's off.
Don't push down on the gas.
Max power to the engine.
You're going to flood it with gas. Don't push down too much.
Don't flood it. Of course, a car that hasn't been made that could be flooded since the 70s.
Good point, sir. Good point.
Flooded. When was the last time your buddy had to go, it's flooded? You smell gas all around? It's like a high school excuse. Damn it, flooded. Pop the hood and hold down the choke. You have to have a friend. No, it's a special way. Put your finger in there and keep the butterfly valve open in the choke a quarter of the way. Boom. Then you get like a pop of flames comes out of your carb. The good old days.
And then it goes completely dead. You're like, hey, you got jumper cables. Jumper cables?
Cables.
What? And you got to flag someone down. Anyway, we got Kevin from Connecticut. He writes, E-Rock should be woken up by the Buffalo rapist every morning.
Oh, God.
I'm not telling that story
with his hoodie on.
That people... I'm not telling the story again. I mean, you're either in or not in on that joke. Very good, Kevin from Connecticut. And then Matt, the therapist from South Carolina, writes, Opie, it wasn't the car, it was his brain.
Oh, did that need a jump start?
So, E-Rock, do you feel good that you got a sweeper, though?
Not really.
I think it's kind of cool when Tim finally gives you a sweeper on this radio show, so...
It's like a badge of honor.
What time did Eric get here? How late was he?
Got here about 5:30.
So basically, he was only 10 minutes late today.
Yeah.
That's no big deal.
You got to jump?
No.
What happened?
It's still sitting there on the side.
On the side of what?
By the way,
where I parked.
Oh.
Hey, by the way, what time did you say you got here?
About 5:30.
Yeah, actually, you got here at 5:33 and 58 seconds. They keep track every day.
They really do. So it's 5:54. You round it up.
5:34, right?
5:34. Sorry.
My girlfriend.
That was 5:54.
Anthony got here at 5:54. Anthony got here 10 minutes ago. So
it was like a NASCAR event driving in today. Oh my God!
So I'm doing
more traffic.
I'm doing the natural seg, but your lateness has nothing to do with Dummy's lateness. So
I'm on time usually.
So what happened?
Well, my girlfriend had to have her gallbladder taken out. It was inflamed and had gallstones in it. It's like a little satchel of marbles. Like a marble bag with Aggies in it. So they had to do that.
Yeah.
And, like I said, when you're on hospital time, it's just a whole different animal. Hospital time in real time just doesn't... when someone goes, it's going to be a couple of minutes, usually it's like a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, like that. But the hospital's like, it's going to be a couple of minutes. We're going to get right to the problem. And then why are they moving in slow motion? What happened? Let me get the surgeon and he'll discuss things with you in about 16 hours.
Oh my God, how do you do that?
Why? Why does it have to be 16 hours? He's got other patients to tend to, and he does it very slowly.
I heard that on the replay. I'm like, people are going to think we're just slowing down a tape or something. That's actually Anthony.
No, that's how it sounds.
That's an amazing impression.
And you sit and wait. So she was supposed to go in there at like, I guess 3:00. And they give you a beeper.
Wait. But you were supposed to do it Monday.
Oh, yeah, it was supposed to be
Monday.
Monday.
And then it was 3:00 yesterday. What time did the surgery?
And it was 3:00 yesterday.
Happen?
Well, they give you a beeper. They give you a little beeper
and say it's time, like you're waiting at like TGIF.
Exactly, and that's what they said. It's like Applebee's or something. They give you a beeper,
the Cheesecake Factory or whatever it's called.
You go to Cheesecake Factory.
You're sitting outside with your stupid big beeper.
Your beeper. So they give you a beeper in the OR waiting room. So there's people there that are just like, they're waiting for things as simple as, my girl's operation's pretty routine.
Right.
The gallbladder thing, and she's young and healthy, so it's not a big deal. And then there's people sitting there with doom and gloom on their face waiting for the doctor to say alive or dead. So it's horrific to have to sit there, so I didn't do it.
So wait, I've never been in the...
OR waiting room is just...
Oh, wow.
There's like 4 rooms... And there's all families sitting in each of the rooms.
So some of those people are having that death surgery.
Dude, yes.
Remember that creepy guy that used to advertise on our show about the cancer of the neck, throat, eyebrows,
We
eyelids.
are here for stereotactic surgery for cancers of the neck, liver, chest, leg, goiter, tongue, eyeballs, hair,
armpit.
Stereotactic radiosurgery puts seed implants for prostate, leg, anal, and whatever cancer you have, we will try to take care of it. That was the guy that also did George Harrison and decided it was a good time when George Harrison had old pudding brain to go in and have his guitar signed.
Yeah.
So he got, I think he had a little ethics problem there, and now he's clipping toenails somewhere at an old age home.
And we were the problem.
Yeah, we were the problem.
And we were the problem back in the day. We had to run these stupid commercials.
Because they had the cancer piano music behind
it. It was like,
ding. It's like, ding, ding, ding. Does a loved one have cancer? Cancer of the neck, throat, nostrils, back of head, tailbone. He'd list a bunch of places, and you're like, cancer of the tailbone?
Yeah.
But
of the spine. It's like, we all know what kind of cancer you get, but this guy,
he came up with one.
And so many more to worry about.
Cancer of the teeth, cheeks, eyelids, nostrils,
right,
sinus, gums. Yeah, there's
a little ball bag in the back of your throat.
Adam's apple, fingernails, fingerprints. Cancer of the fingerprints.
So
is that even possible?
So so back in the day, we're playing these commercials, and Aunt and I finally had it. We're doing afternoon drive. We're supposed to be happy and entertaining people, so we take his stupid commercials and we start playing music behind them to
see how the mood changes.
So we started playing like Benny Hill music as he's talking about these horrific
cancer of the neck, head, chest. And I was like, wow, okay, this is more of an upper.
And then we tried.
Feels better.
I remember we tried porno music.
It was everything.
We tried all sorts of different music beds, and then of course a guy in a suit, I don't even remember their names anymore, they come marching into the studio and they give you that finger thing, like come here.
The doctor's very angry.
Follow me so we can yell at you even though you guys are adults.
He comes in and works on these pieces and you guys are putting different music behind it. He works on this, chooses the music and everything. All right.
Enough.
Don't worry about it.
So put the Beatles music behind it?
Yeah. Little George Harrison. So there's that room. So you're supposed to go in the room, and you can take the beeper if you want to go to get something to eat. It covers the whole hospital.
Right.
So I'm wearing the beeper, and I'm not going to sit in the room. I don't want to hear people. And then they have off the room are the little private rooms, where it goes doctor, family consultation rooms.
Oh, boy.
So you just know trouble's going on in there. And then you look to the side, and there's the chapel. And the priest is walking around. You're this is the bad area. The bad area.
Bad.
So I decided to go onto the other end, close, but the other end of the hallway. There's a big glass room, and there's families sitting in there, and they don't seem so sad. And there's TV in there. So I go in and I watch, and I'm sitting down, and Lifetime is on. A Lifetime movie is on.
God,
and there's women sitting in there. So I'm like, I'm just going to sit. I'm just going to watch this. It was so embarrassing to sit there. You think Lifetime is a safe thing, but it was a movie about a dentist played by Tom Wopat. Tom Wopat was the dentist, and apparently he was raping his patients. And I'm sitting there with these old ladies, and I have to watch this, and I'm looking up, and there's Tom Wopat, and a woman is under anesthesia, and Tom Wopat's hands going up like her thigh, and he's unbuttoning the shirt, and I'm looking nervously over at the women. He raped me! It was so embarrassing, dude. I was turning red. I kept looking over my shoulder out the window like, is a doctor coming to consult with me? Because I didn't want to look at the screen.
Why would they watch Lifetime in a hospital?
There was one rape victim, and she had no one to back up a story. So Tom Wopat just said, look, it's consensual sex. He got her pregnant. So they did the DNA testing, and Tom Wopat's baby it was, and he said, well, no, we had an affair. She's a married woman, but an affair. She's like, hey, right.
All right, how did he get caught? They always get caught because that's the women's channel. Guys are all scum on that channel.
Well, his lawyer was very good. It was, what's her name? Wonder Woman. That Wonder Woman was his lawyer.
Linda Carter?
Yes, Linda Carter was his lawyer. And then I believe, who's the Emmy Award or the Emmy nominated but never won actress?
Susan Lucci.
Susan Lucci, I believe, was the other lawyer. And they figured with the rape victim, the original one, she found another woman that was raped. So they go into court figuring this is a slam dunk. But this private investigator for Linda Carter comes up. She was an actress, you know, and a budding, aspiring actress. What did he find, the private investigator? Nice little video and pictures of her early modeling days. So threw her out. Couldn't use her as a witness because she was doing porno.
Well, why can't you use someone as a witness just because they did porno back in the day?
It doesn't matter, because Tom Wopat's lawyer, Linda Carter, was just fantastic.
I hate that crap when you read about cases and stuff. This person was thrown out because, you know, they went to a kegger once in college.
Well, that's what they do.
I mean, it's like...
they do. So they figured what they got to do is plant
They still saw the car accident. I mean, give me a break.
Doesn't matter. Not a credible witness. They planted cameras in the office and got a female cop that was attractive and needed dental work. Ooh. What are the odds?
He gave her a good cleaning. All of a sudden, oh, look, my face and hair are clean, too.
That's what he was doing. So they have the cameras on him.
Wait, so she had big boobies and like, and like a food pocket that needed cleaning out.
They had a tender moment where she didn't want to do it, so the rape victim had to sit her down and say, we can't have this happen to another woman. Ew. And she's like, well, I'm not sure if I'm ready for this. You need to be strong. She goes, but what if he touches me and stuff? We'll be there for you. The other rape victim. And then she told a story. She goes, I understand, because when I went into my first teaching class, I was scared too. It's like you're in like a classroom with kids, not some dentist who's zipping his fly down. Jesus.
That has the perv switch going off.
Same level of importance on this whole thing.
Boy, didn't she have other cops watching? No cop goes in
and
they
did.
watch the tapes later.
They had cameras and cops in the next room and everything.
And she still didn't know if she could do it?
Yeah, exactly.
She's in the wrong profession.
So they give her the anesthesia. She's laying there. She gets into the recovery room. And then Tom Wopat comes in and starts like putting his hand down her shirt. But he starts taking off like the heart monitor stuff.
Yeah.
But then he kisses her.
Why do you need heart monitor stuff?
I don't know. It's dental work. But it's Tom Wopat. I don't know. So he starts kissing her, but then a nurse walks in, and they're like, damn it, we don't have enough. Damn it. So it ruined the whole thing, but then they figured she had a little residual pain that night, so they sent her back for an emergency visit at night when he's alone, and there's no nurse in the office. So he goes in,
brilliant,
puts her under, gets her in the recovery room, and then he really starts going at it. And this is where I was completely embarrassed. I'm sitting in the waiting room, a bunch of old ladies, I'm watching this stupid Lifetime movie, and Tom Wopat goes to town, unbuttons her shirt, her sweater, opens it up, there's her ample breasts in a pink little bra.
Just heaving.
Wow. And then he pulls her skirt up, and then Tom Wopat, you see, he takes his shirt off, and Tom Wopat's hairy chest from the chest up, you see, and then you hear zip.
Oh yeah, then what happened?
And then the walkie-talkie from the cop.
All right, make the move. Go.
And the whole time the rape victim is actually sitting next to the cop watching the video. Like she'd be allowed in, and all she's doing is these uncomfortable squirms going, oh, no! no, holding herself like going, oh, watching the monitor.
Then what happened?
The cops burst in and go, freeze, police!
All right.
And they arrest Tom Wopat for the dental rapist that he is.
And then they had sex with a cop.
Yeah,
she was still out.
She was still out, so the two cops banged her. Oh, it was great.
And then she woke up and said, "Oh, it was ugly.
It was horrible."
Oh,
they blamed it on Tom Wopat.
Right. Get yourself to a doctor.
Stupid Tom Wopat. And the title was like something, and then it was subtitled, "She woke up pregnant." And of course, they had the big controversy between her and the husband.
Oh yeah,
who was like now bitter because she's pregnant with some guy's baby. The dentist rapist, and he's like, I don't know how to handle this. I walk around, I'm the joke of the town.
So how did that end?
I don't think they got back together.
Oh, no.
There's some residual collateral damage in those movies. It's so embarrassing. The old ladies are watching, and I'm looking at Tom Wolpat's hand going up her leg, and I'm looking at her, and I got my hand up her thigh because I'm just watching the movie.
You should just unzip your fly in front of everybody.
Start just cranking. I love this movie.
If someone's crying, go, shut up, I'm trying to keep my rod. Keep it down.
Pipe down.
Why would you watch Lifetime waiting for a loved one to have some horrific operation?
Because it's on. Like, I had no choice.
Not you.
Oh, I know. Why
you didn't have a horrific operation. Yours was, your girl's operation was, it's one of the ones that is kind of easy.
Yeah.
But I'm sure, not everyone in this situation had an easy operation. They were waiting for the outcome.
No. There was people being wheeled by, I swear, with their heads, like big scars down their shaved heads. Like there's brain surgery going on right next door. And I'm watching Tom Wopat.
Yuck.
And then the after the Tom Wopat movie's over, the woman goes, you could change this if you want, because straight, gay, or taken was coming on, where the woman's got to guess if the guy's straight, gay, or taken. Oh. It's a game show kind of thing. She goes, you could change this if you want. Like, could you change Tom Wopat? So I put on Leave It to Beaver.
Well, you should have watched... You should have watched Straight, Gay, or Taken.
I think she didn't want it on. She was offended by it. And I'm sitting there watching Tom Wopat diddle.
Leave It to Beaver's better than Straight, Gay, or Taken?
I love Leave It to Beaver.
Yeah.
It was the accordion episode. It's great.
All right, who wants to do the Beaver joke? Just kidding.
That's it. I watched Tom Wopat just before. Why am I watching it now?
All right. Straight, gay, or taken, how would she tell us? She would just smell the guy's breath?
Chlorine.
All right, we'll get part 2 of the story because we don't even know when the surgery happened.
Of course.
It's supposed to be 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You're going to tell us the time.
Yes.
Maybe a quick bet for everybody out there.
Oh. All right, I'll put money down. Oh, damn, I know the answer. I'm a shoe-in.
All right, they're going to guess what time the operation was.
Yes.
Considering you got here, as Ecstasy of Gold was playing, I imagine it was pretty late in the day.
Rode up like Clint.
All right, we got to take a quick break. We got Bob Kelly here. Of course, Jimmy's here.
Bobby.
I think Louis C.K.'s coming in. It's one of those weird days.
Sure.
But it will be a fine, fine show. It's Opie and Anthony. It's the Opie and Anthony Show. The O&A virus spreading across America. It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Yes, it is.
And we finally could get some energy behind this Whip 'em Out Wednesday again because Tracy, the new PD here in New York City, 92.3 K-Rock, she finally got the brand new WOW stickers printed. And I guess we'll be all over New York City and Long Island and Jersey. And we'll go up to that Westchester County that we don't know much about. And we'll start getting those new stickers out there.
Of course she likes WOW. She's got 36 double Ds.
Is that who I think it is?
Yeah, the PD.
Wow. Yeah, Bob Kelly has a little crush.
Do you?
A little crush.
What are we in?
Hey, you can still...
high?
He just said that.
You got a little crush.
He whispered that. You're actually...
Oh, yeah, there's a few people listening to this, including your girlfriend. Hey, man, you can still window shop. You're not buying anything, Mommy. Yuck, do I hate that. Hey, I can still window shop, you know.
When a girl goes,
Can you?
I don't care where he gets his appetite, as long as he knows where to come for dinner.
See? Exactly.
That's right, you meatloaf. Go think of steak while he's... What? I just realized I couldn't say what I was going to make that would have made that a joke. So I just said words.
As long as he comes home to me, all right, we get it.
Yes.
You're a new age girl.
My girlfriend doesn't care. She's like, have sex with whoever you want. Just, I don't want to know about it.
What?
That's what I tell myself, she says.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's hope that's what she says.
She says, just wipe the glitter off before you come home, please.
The glitter. Oh, the guy who invented the glitter and the scrunchie stinks.
Yeah.
No, they always leave a scrunchie at your house.
Right.
Scrunchy.
This isn't mine.
Hey, by the way, I was thinking about these WOW stickers. WOW, of course, is Whip 'em Out Wednesday. Yeah. People get very excited when they can throw one of these WOW stickers on their car because there are women out there. Maybe we should take a few calls from the women today because to prove this is going on. Women are driving around. They see the WOW sticker. They will flash you.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I was driving around over the weekend. I was all over Long Island. There are old WNEW Opie and Anthony WOW stickers.
Yep.
There is XM satellite radio WOW stickers. There's free FM WOW stickers when this station we're on right now did the talk thing for a while. And now there's going to be 92.3 K-Rock Opie and Anthony WOW stickers.
Yeah.
We are confusing everybody out there on the road.
Yeah, I know. They're going to be all over with all different locations for us, some of which we are not at anymore.
I like when they write it with their finger in the dirt in the back of the truck.
That's the
that's
best.
Cool, right? But I'm hoping that maybe you guys could like update your stickers because it's very confusing out there.
Sticker updates.
Yeah, if you got an old one, maybe get a new one and throw it right over the old one. Help us out a little bit.
When we were driving up Saturday for the fun of the Renaissance Fair, we were stopped just before that by a big fireman. We're doing this thing where they were stopping cars and asking for money. Mm-hmm. You know how they do that sometimes.
Yeah.
So they had these buckets, and all the guys had WOW stickers on them.
Very cool.
So I pull up, I throw them some cash, and I go, what's the wow? What's that sticker? Oh, Opie and Anthony show. And then they named the station here in New York, said 92.3 K-Rock. I was like, oh, yeah. I go, you listen to them guys? Yeah, every morning. I was like, oh, okay. Take it easy.
Yeah, but he didn't recognize you because you were dressed like D'Artagnan.
Perhaps that was a problem. I didn't think of that.
Well, I stopped.
Anthony couldn't possibly be this big of an a-hole.
I stopped chasing guys on the LIE that have WOW stickers because they think I'm a creep. I was like,
or a chick wanting to wow you. Wow them.
I would be. Well, that's what I'm getting at. I would drive on the LIE. I would see a WOW sticker, so I would speed up. And get all excited, like, hey, that's me! And they would just start driving faster, like,
get away,
with this creep! I'm looking for chicks, you queer.
Because you're pointing down, they think it's like you're pointing into the lap, like,
right?
Pull over.
Hey,
I'll pop it in my
over.
So if you have a WOW sticker, I'm out there and I appreciate it, but I'm not going to be honking anymore or chasing you. I'll just let you live your life. I just get a little excited.
Leave them alone.
Right.
Well, I
got the guy and he actually pulled him over and you're like, it's me. He goes, I know, Opie.
Yeah, I know. Whatever.
Embarrassing.
Oh, how funny would that be?
I know,
I'm late.
I'm late for work.
Yes,
I'm late.
I get it.
Jesus, man.
It's not even my car, man. I'm borrowing it from my brother. All right, what do you got there? The second half of the hospital story.
I got to correct my mistake.
Certainly
It was not Tom Wopat. I always got Tom Wopat confused with Joe Penny.
Did you? As you were trying to scrap at 3 a.m. alone? When you were fantasizing about what man would take you? You wanted to be Wopat?
Shut up.
That was Tom Wolpat's hairy chest.
Well, it was Joe Penny's hairy chest.
Really
and then he unzipped. Who cared? It was just embarrassing.
So you're watching the Lifetime movie.
I was watching that.
Else to do.
And then a commercial came on for a new Lifetime movie where none other than lovable Kevin Arnold, Fred Savage, is on the screen, and they play nice music, and then all of a sudden he's with some chick, and everything's going fine, and it's a typical Lifetime thing. Everything's going dandy until they really start hooking up and getting together and knowing each other, and then he's just beating the crap out of this chick, and she's like, "Is this love? Is this what you call love?" In a very special Lifetime movie.
White Snake, is this love? Let's go, E-Rock.
Fred Savage. No, we need that Lifetime crappy, sap music. In a new Lifetime movie starring Fred Savage. He's moved on from being Kevin Arnold, and now he's a real douche. And he's just beating this woman. Why did you... You said you loved me. And he's choking her against the wall. It's like, that's how you get credibility if you were like Tom Arnold or Kevin Arnold. Tom Arnold. if you were Kevin Arnold, little Fred Savage, and you want to kind of get that behind you, you do a Lifetime movie and play a rapist or someone that just beats women. And then at the end, you get burnt in a bed or shot or something. Yeah, there you go. Shut up. Shut up. I was Kevin Arnold. I used to beat Winnie Cooper like this. Well, it was very embarrassing in the waiting room. But like I said, I was in the hospital there because my girlfriend had her gallbladder taken out.
It was supposed to happen Monday. Then it was supposed to happen yesterday at 3.
Yesterday at 3. So they go, we're going to take her down in there a little early. Like, oh, good. They give me the beeper. You could go anywhere with the beeper. So I'm just sitting there, and now you're waiting for the beeper to go off, you know? You don't want any problems. You don't want any complications or anything like that. So about an hour and a half went by, and my beeper goes off. I'm like, oh, that's quick. That's a little quicker than they said. So I rushed down there, and the woman goes, no, I just wanted to tell you that they just started. Like, what? Why the... Oh, Jesus.
How long of a procedure?
It takes about 2 hours. So it's like they just started. So now it's 3:15. And they had just started. We just started the operation. It was supposed to be at 2:30 and then 3, but now it's 3:15. What? It's 3. What? So she reboots my beeper and says, they just didn't want you to worry, but they started now.
When they rebooted your beeper, did they say smoking or non-smoking?
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you want a booth?
Try the dessert. We have a cheesecake.
Where are you going to be?
Jubilee.
Are you going to be at the bar? Or are you going to be waiting outside?
Bar. I wish there was a bar. I had to go back to stupid Lifetime.
Yeah.
But no, they give you a beeper. And you got to wait for it, and then the beeper goes off again a little later, and I'm like, okay, it's done. No, it's just time to turn in the beepers. Now you got to wait in that area. You can't mosey around anymore for the doctor. So I'm just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting.
Did you go in the chapel like Rocky and just pray for her?
Hey, Maggie.
Did you go in the room and read to her, someday you will come back?
Yeah, she gave birth to a wonderful gallbladder. Yeah, I want to thank you. But Mickey's not here. Hey! Yeah, maybe me and you and a gallbladder go to the zoo. I like the tigers.
Jackass. And I went back there and had to wait for the doctor now to come in. And at this whole time, it's just ping, 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 text everybody. What's happening? How is she doing? This, that. I had to take phone calls from relatives. Why
don't you like taking phone calls from relatives?
I barely talk to my own family.
I understand that.
I love my family. Don't get me wrong. I love my mommy. I love Donnie. I love Sal. Christmas shoes. Joe. My immediate family.
Right.
I'm not used to dealing with girlfriends' families. I usually come from girlfriends that their family was wiped out in some cataclysm, or the father left and that. So but I got to deal with family members. I do that.
It's part of the thing.
I deal with Jen and Buddy, her sister and brother-in-law out in Colorado.
Okay,
and then she was nice enough to make the family calls after I got the info. But they come out, and one doctor comes out. And this woman comes out, and now they're talking right in front of me because I can't leave that area.
Right.
And you know me with hospital stuff. I don't like watching ER because it's too gruesome.
You don't like getting just stuff on your hands in the morning.
No.
You get creeped out by all this stuff, germs and things.
Things went well.
Wait, you're hearing them talking to another family?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Things went well. We removed 1.5 liters of liquid from his chest cavity. What we had to do to make the cavity smaller, because the liquid keeps forming in there. We put a drain in, and we had to rough up the rib cage. I used like and he's saying this. I used a file, and we roughed up the rib cage. So now, when it heals, the lungs will adhere to the rib cage to diminish the size of that pocket that the liquid was. He used a cheese grater on the inside of his ribs.
Know what it sounds like? If you ever take a peek at those cooking shows, they're like, all right, so how'd you make the cake? This is what
I had to listen to this.
And what the surgeon sounds like.
I'm getting all woozy because it's just, I'm picturing someone taking a cheese grater to the inside of your rib cage, and it's horrifying me. And it's like, he goes, it works like a Velcro. The lungs will stick to the rib cage now and eliminate the pocket. She goes, but he goes, there's going to be a drain in there.
Yuck.
And you're going to have a home nurse that comes in every 2 days is going to have to pump that liquid out. Ew. Pump the liquid. But we didn't find any tumors or anything. And they're talking tumors, and I'm just like freaking out. And then they...
You know what I think when you hear that type of thing?
What?
There goes that guy's sex life.
It's over.
Who the hell wants to bang him when the person knows that a nurse has to come and drain his chest?
Drain that chest liquid.
Banana juice could actually go all over your chest while you're having sex with them.
Yeah, nothing takes the sexiness away from sex when you realize the person you're supposed to have sex with had their ribs cheese grated, so the lung sticks to it.
And it can leak out on you during sex.
Right.
Oh, look at that. I'll just tape out a goodie.
What happened?
You typed goodie?
Goodie.
What?
It's my baby.
Oh.
My girl. So then, you know what took so long? Why there was a delay?
Huh?
You know why there was a delay?
Why?
Because during all this whole thing, she's been given blood. They take blood. They take urine. They take tests of everything. Checking for everything. They wheel her in for the operation and look at the chart and go, "Oh, we never gave her a pregnancy test." And she goes, "Don't worry about that. I'm not pregnant." And no, she wasn't. But they had to give her a pregnancy test before she went in and got the operation done. So it's sitting another hour waiting. But we'll get that pregnancy test right away because this is top priority, and we want to make sure you get out of here quickly and back to the recovery room. Because this is a hospital and people have to be taken care of. Holy mother of God.
Hey, I think we got a good combo here. You talk really slow, and then my sick laugh. It's probably creeping people out there.
It is creepy.
Damn, I got to smoke some more pot to listen to this.
Very meticulous.
So she's in there.
A pregnancy test takes seconds, though. It's a little...
Not in a hospital.
Just got to see a strip turn blue or whatever it is. Blue, pink.
No, they don't. What do you think? They use that store-bought crap?
Why not?
They take a blood sample and use that. They give it a kick to the abdomen and see if anything pops out.
Just stand over this white tarp.
There it is. We have one stewed tomato.
Oh, come on. Oh, boy.
All right. Sorry.
That's the test. Kick, and then the doctor cups his ear and listens for the kerplunk.
So they did that, and more time goes by, and then a doctor comes by. A woman doctor comes by, and she looks in the room, because I didn't want to be in the room with the families and stuff like that. So I'm standing outside the door, kind of leaning against the wall, screwing around with the iPhone, I got a signal, so I was able to go on the web and just scroll around. And she goes, "Oh, Mr. Cumia?" I was like, "Yes." And she goes, "Okay, everything went fine. We took the gallbladder out. We were able to do laparoscopic surgery." Which is good. They don't take the machete and slice open her abdomen.
They poke a few tiny holes.
They do something. They take
3 or 4 holes, right?
It's not even a hole. It's a little incision with these little micro stitches. And you don't even see scars. And then the belly button. They go inside the belly button and cut that. And then stick something in there. They put a camera in the other hole there. And they kind of peek around. and then they pull the gallbladder out of the belly button like Alien.
Nice.
Like that Mexican witch doctor.
yeah. Where they're pressing and pull a cotton ball with blood on it out. You are cured.
How do they untie the belly button?
You don't untie it. It's just there.
Look at your belly button. It's tied.
God, she's got an innie. It'd be impossible an outie. Just squeeze it like a zit. But they took it right out of there.
Maybe she has an outie now because that's the gallbladder.
No, I saw it. I was actually able to look at the gallbladder's hanging out. Hi, baby. Ah!
Wait, what'd you say?
I was able to look.
At what?
At the incisions and the thing, because they were just covered up with like this clear little Band-Aid.
I thought you were able to watch the surgery.
No, they're just like three little Band-Aids.
Hey,
like nothing.
There's an observation coming in.
Oh, of course. We like when the audience participates.
There's an observation coming in. This guy didn't leave his name, unfortunately. But he's noticing that you're a different person. He goes, Aunt, you're a fag. If Jennifer, which is Aunt's ex-wife, sorry to bring that up, Aunt, was in surgery, you would have been in a hot tub with a chick with braces.
Right? I don't know if I can deny that. I really don't know.
There's a lot more concern these days. The old days, you would have been like, call me when you need a ride home, sweetie.
Yeah.
You should have been the obnoxious boyfriend screaming that you better not have scarring or you're not going to be able to F.
Better not be any scarring. Take care of that. And hey, Doc, how about an extra stitch? Oh, wait a minute. That's for the pregnancy.
So, what time was the surgery? People bet out there.
Finally got to it at 3:30.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's when it was. But she was supposed to be in early.
Right.
Like they were like, hey, we could take you early. So they wheeled her down there at about 2:15. So I'm like, all right, great. Going to get this done with early. And didn't start until an hour later or so, or an hour and 15 minutes. But then they go, okay, you could see her in recovery. Mm-hmm. And recovery is always fun because the person is so effed up. They give them, the drugs, and she's like, how are you doing? Everything went fine. I woke up. I didn't know who anybody was. I was like, that's because they're doctors and you don't know them. It's not the drugs. You just don't know them. We don't hang out with doctors.
We've never seen these people before in our lives.
I was scared because I didn't know who anybody was. And then all of a sudden they'll be like, well, they took the... Like, baby, are you... sleeping? Oh, baby, hi. Yeah, I was just here. You all of a sudden got Alzheimer's for a second. Hold my hand. Oh, that's a nice icy hand.
Yeah.
I can't really talk. My throat is so dry. Ask if I can have some water because I'm... And then the nurse comes over. Oh, we'll get her some water right away.
Any second now, there'll be plenty of water for you.
She's thirsty. Hi, baby. Number 3, you're up a third time. Oh, and the nurse comes over. Excuse me. I'm just going to give her a little something for the pain.
Yeah.
Because I thought that's what she had. Yeah, we just can't give her a little more because it's a very tender tummy and stuff. And they inject her with something, and she's just, that was the same stuff they go.
She's out.
Gone. We're going to wheel her up to the room in about an hour so you can see her then. So I go up to the room, and I'm just lounging around up there watching TV, and finally they brought her up about an hour later, and she's fine. Fine and dandy. As a matter of fact, her the last text that just came in moments ago, they are still planning to send me home today. So they're sending her home this morning. And my answer was goody.
Goody.
I answered goody. I didn't have time for goody gumdrops.
Well, you will, because we're going to take a break.
Oh, good. I'll find out what time.
Face right now looking at you.
But Anthony
Why?
hasn't slept in like 3 days.
The sleep has been... I've slept on like... chairs. Well, you can't sleep in a chair. There was one thing, she had to go for one of the tests Saturday or Sunday where they make her drink some radioactive stuff and then they put some scanner over for 2 hours, and I'm sitting in this chair, and the room is freezing cold to keep the equipment cold, so I'm covered with hospital blankets in a chair, and it's a regular chair, a hard surface chair, and I'm trying to get comfortable in this thing, leaning my head on the back of a chair. And you know how, like, your normal office chair is kind of soft on the top, so you can actually lean your head there and maybe catch some cushioning. This was a slice of wood about a 1/4 inch thick that was carving into the side of my skull.
Were you sick of saying, I'm not the patient?
I'm not the patient. I just look horrible.
Stop trying to wheel me away. I'm not the patient.
Stop it.
Hey, Stephen S. from Bayshore. Did Ann take the gallbladder home as a tasty treat for Jack?
Little Jack. No, it was full of marbles.
And Hector from Georgia. The reason the surgery took so long was her parents needed to sign her permission slip.
Consent form.
Wait, my thing is,
No.
if the gallbladder stones are hard, how do they have to squeeze it out through that little laparoscopic
surgery? Well, I'm sure it stretches open a little bit, and then they can hack it up if need be, and kind of take it out in pieces. It's not like I'm going to save it like a little sack.
Well, the stones aren't that the stones aren't that big in the gallbladder.
No,
your
they're not
kidney
that
stones
big.
get pretty big.
They're not that big, but it was like full of the little gallstones, and if they clog up one of the little ducts to one of the tubes that are in there, that's what the problem is.
Make one of those Indian medicine bags.
Yes, medicine bag.
Out of it.
You blow it up and harden it and make it a maraca.
Could you keep it if you wanted to?
No, they don't let you keep biohazardous waste anymore in the hospitals. Go figure. And the doctors don't smoke in the hallways anymore, Bobby. What year is this?
All right, we got to take a break.
All righty.
Lots to do. We got Rob Zombie coming in today to talk about what?
Halloween.
Very cool. And they're releasing it early. They're releasing it in a couple weeks, right?
Good.
It's an odd time.
Usually these Halloween movies are around Halloween, but in this case, I think they are going early with this.
Good,
movie.
you get a
maybe
little
early
couple
September.
shot.
I'm not sure. And also we got Maury coming in at 7:30.
I want to talk to Morley
Povich coming in at 7:30. He has a lot of fun when he comes in because he doesn't deny anything.
We like Maury and his latest, that whole fear thing where he takes people and just scares the bejesus out of them with whatever their phobia is and laughs.
Can we play Cotton Man?
And it's covered under the guise that he's actually helping.
Can we play Cotton Ball Man next?
Please.
All right, we'll do Cotton Ball next. Just a little taste of that to get everyone ready for Maury today. It's Opie and Anthony. Rock and roll. Hey, good morning. It's Opie and Anthony. Morley Povich will be here in a few minutes.
Nice.
Can't get enough of his phobia shows. Hey, want to play Cotton Ball Man again?
Cotton Ball Man, for the woman that was afraid of cotton.
Well, let's do the quick clip from Carolyn here. Or is it Caroline?
Caroline, Brian.
Whatever.
No.
We should make a new rule. It's the same freaking pronunciation for both of those, so we don't have to be confused every time we have to say your name. Carolyn is afraid of cotton balls. This is her nightmare.
I have a nightmare of a man who is made of cotton balls, and he is trying to kill me by putting them in my mouth. And I've had this recurring dream for as long as I can remember. I have a 1-year-old, and he has stuffed toys that I can't even play with him with. Or when I go to change his diaper, I'm scared that the cotton's going to come out of it.
The brown cotton.
I don't want to deal with this anymore.
So put your kid in a microwave.
We keep playing this clip.
I tell you, you nut, you lunatic.
We keep playing this clip. The bird clip is just as good, but
yeah.
So Maury decides, he's got to cure her fear, and he brings out a guy that is completely covered in cotton balls.
And he looks very, like you would think that would look funny, but it's like surgical cotton he was covered in. So he looks like the Mummy.
Yeah.
And very scary looking. Like if this thing was walking around on the street at night, you would run in fear. It's a very scary cotton monster.
He would make a great killer in a movie.
Yeah. Cotton Man.
Cotton Ball Man or whatever. And
that's Maury's idea, though, of curing her of this whole thing, is to
so
just
hilarious.
bring the one thing she is most afraid of and then laughing at her.
Remember the last thing you're supposed to do to a person?
Oh,
like
of course it is.
Yeah. He just makes
baby
it the first
steps.
thing.
One single cotton ball 20 feet away from her is the way to start.
She's not Batman. You must face your fears.
Yeah, put her in the cave, in the well with the bats.
If you're scared of cotton ball, man, that's like years of therapy to get all the layers out. You got to dig deep.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's not going to be cured in 10 minutes on a
10 minutes
on a talk show.
Yeah, like 5 minutes with an audience full of cretins laughing at you,
including the host.
Right.
More
Yeah.
like, look how ridiculous it is. She's scared of cotton ball.
Scared of cotton, you're an idiot.
You're stupid. Why are you living?
He's just cracking up at it,
insane. So
that's why we love him.
All of a sudden, Cotton Ball Man comes walking out from the side. She runs the other way, and Maury's got that figured out. There's another Cotton Ball Man on the other side.
running out after her.
Right.
Cotton Ball Man was running after her.
All right, we got to play the clip one more time. So this is what happened. This Maury is a sick bastard.
I got pictures of cotton ball. You upset at those?
Yeah. Yeah.
Now tell me about this.
Thought that they're making that noise.
What noise?
They're just making
Cotton
the
doesn't
noise.
make a noise.
It does.
I gotta find something.
Oh God.
Wait a second.
Oh.
Carolyn, don't go back there. You're going to see more cotton than you want to see. Don't go back there. There's a lot of cotton back there. Carolyn, come here. This is one. No.
Get back. I'm going to hit you. I'm going to hit you. Get back. Now I'm going to hit you. Now. Get back.
You're more 11.
I can't believe it.
That just can't be good. That can't be good.
I'm helping.
Move back, guys. Move back. Okay, we got it. All right, go on.
We got
it. They all left.
We got the shot. We got the help. We helped her.
Here come the ratings, baby.
Yeah.
And Cotton Ball Man moves like a
monster.
His hands are out in front of him. So there you go. We're
scared the hell out of Winona Judd.
We're getting ready for our visit with Morley Povich in about 20 minutes. We can't wait. We got Lifetime movies in front of us. These are just the movies that start with the letter A.
Yeah, because Lifetime is known for their something movies. It's always whatever. Very dramatic.
Well, how about this? A Child's Cry for Help.
Where's our Lifetime movie? Music. Lifetime. A Child's Cry for Help on a very special Lifetime. A Dad for Christmas. That must have been a good one.
Yeah.
A Daughter's Conviction.
Uh-oh.
A Face to Kill For. A Father's Choice. A Friend's Betrayal. A Job to Kill For. They're the same titles. Uncreative asses over there. A Killer Upstairs. A Little Thing Called Murder. A Lover's Revenge. A Nightmare Come True. A Piece of My Heart. A Touch of Hope. A Vow to Kill. A Woman Hunted. Abducted. All She Wants for Christmas. Alone with a Stranger. Ambulance Girl. An Unfinished Affair. Any Mother's Son. As Time Runs Out. Awake to Danger. A Child's Wish, A Crime of Passion, A Deadly Vision, A Face to Die For, A Family Lost, A Father for Brittany, A Friendship to Die For. They love that die for thing.
I gotta slow you down. A Father for Brittany. Now that one sounds hot.
Yeah.
I like that one.
You're my new daddy. A Killer Within, A Kiss So Deadly, A Life Interrupted, A Long Way Home, A Perfect Murder. A Town Without Christmas.
The town you live in, Anthony.
Yes.
Yeah.
A town with a lot of menorahs.
I like A Town Without Christmas.
Abduction. A Father's Love. Above suspicion, American tragedy. An unexpected love, and never let her go. Another woman's husband at the mercy of a stranger.
The worst is the last one.
Aurora Borealis.
Isn't that the thing with the lights?
Yeah, it's a light
Wasn't that
thing.
movie?
I don't know.
You missed sure it involves some guy who looked like cool and like a good boyfriend that she went and told her girlfriends that he was a great guy, and then halfway through he like punched her face, and all she could see when she opened her eyes was stars and the Aurora Borealis.
Hey, you missed one, by the way.
Oh, which one?
Your baby is black.
I think that was a Lifetime movie, was it?
Can we play the trailer? We haven't played this in a while.
That sounds like it could be a Lifetime movie.
Yeah, your baby is black.
Is black.
Nothing you have ever seen before.
A real trailer.
And nothing you have ever heard before will prepare you for the shock of... My baby is black. Now, the motion picture screen reaches its full maturity in this dramatic, bold story never before told on the screen.
Sometimes I'm a bad boy, yeah.
Yeah.
My baby is black.
All right. Hey.
You know that I don't want to blow it, but I know Lifetime was interested in doing some movies about our staff.
Really?
They certainly were.
And
you got a few of those?
What was that?
I heard one. I heard one.
Oh, okay. Well, it could start something. I mean, the instant feedback, they're looking for something to do
I don't know who this is for, but they're doing one. They said a car battery for fat boy.
Well, the Steve C story is coming in from Stephen S. from Bayshore. A bear in chaps.
A C for Steve C.
A boyfriend, a Nazi.
A car crash.
There goes Holiday. He's on the track. He's at the wall. She's gone. The meth man delivered. No. What are they saying?
I was only joking.
Scored! No. Oh, my. I'm telling you something. How did that not go in?
That wasn't even close. That was a whiff. 3 strikes. I didn't even connect.
You're tired, though.
I don't know. I thought, and maybe if someone else would have said it.
Yeah, I think that was the
But
problem.
you said it about yourself.
No.
And then you clicked your heels together.
Maybe I was talking about somebody else.
No, you got to start with I got to help out the instant feedback. You got to start with Although, Kevin, okay, from Marblehead, Mass. My baby is Canadian. The Rich Voss story.
Oh, here's one. A salad forgotten. You got to guess who they're for.
Puffy from Wagbag. A fish stick for Sam.
A special boy wants nothing more than a fish stick.
Jason from Rye. A bottle of Jack for Danny.
A neck pouch full of fish.
Hey, Phil Rizzuto died, man.
The Scooter.
Yeah.
A coffin for Scooter.
For Scooter.
He was 90, man. He was born in 1917.
Where's the tragedy?
He was an amazing shortstop. No one remembers that because none of us were alive. I don't even think our grandfathers were alive for Phil Rizzuto's shortstop days.
Good defensive shortstop. But was he?
He was an amazing shortstop.
He a great hitter, though?
He was an aggressive shortstop.
Was
one of
he?
the first in the game.
With those big glasses? Jeez.
He'll be forgotten, though, because of Jeter. Will always be remembered for the best that they ever had.
Well, I think the rest of America knows who Phil Rizzuto is by now.
Stop, of course.
Hey, George
Steinbrenner had something to say.
Oh, see, we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Steinbrenner, I love when they do this, when someone near and dear to our hearts dies.
Yeah.
George Steinbrenner said, I guess heaven must have needed a shortstop.
Heaven must have needed a shortstop.
Then why wouldn't they take Jeter? He's young.
Exactly.
Scooter's 90.
Yeah, I don't think heaven needs a 90-year-old shortstop.
I guess heaven needed a guy to leave in the 6th inning while the game is still being played.
Yeah, why would they take him?
I guess God doesn't believe in winning.
God
no
always
winning
picked
in heaven,
the fat
obviously.
kid in school.
Right.
I guess
First.
Phil Rizzuto's playing with a fat kid at first.
This is a way to go to it. This is one way to do this.
Like a nice young Thurman Munson is at the plate.
Right.
Catching.
And he's all excited because, he finally gets the word that he's finally going to get a shortstop for his heaven team.
Right.
And it's 90-year-old Phil Rizzuto.
What am I doing?
What the F?
Can I trade?
Billy Martin's in the heaven dugout going, it's a BS.
How did I get this guy?
God, the Red Sox are going to kill us up here in heaven.
Ted Williams' head's at the plate.
Right. We're playing Ted Williams' head today, and they're giving me a 90-year-old shortstop there, Mikey.
I guess heaven must have needed an announcer for the money store. Heaven must have needed. Why don't you shut up, George?
That is just so hacky. We all know you just die and you rot.
They can't get anybody out on the field because they're all smelling Joltin' Joe's fingers.
I guess when Joe died, he said, I guess Marilyn must have needed a black eye.
Stupid. Heaven needed a shortstop.
They certainly didn't. When Munson died, did heaven need a pilot? Your face. Where's Pepitone when heaven needs a bag of
Corey
Coke?
Lytle's on the mound.
Right.
Pepitone.
Joe Pepitone.
Really
Bill from Waterford. Wow, I guess heaven needed someone to incessantly say "Holy cow" for no reason.
Holy cow! I'm dead.
Do we have that money?
A toothbrush for Eric. They're still coming in.
Poor Eric.
They went by too fast. Can't keep
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah, so I guess heaven needed a shortstop. That's what George Steinbrenner said today.
So they for God said, we need a shortstop. Let's go take the Scooter.
Yeah.
He's doddering in a circle anyway.
Yeah,
He'll be
crazy.
perfect for the team.
It's like very romantic, isn't it? Picked for God's team.
Yeah, exactly. We thought we had God's cat when I was a kid. We thought my cat was God's cat.
Oh, is that what you thought? God's got like 1,000 billion cats.
No, my cat was just a thing that wound up in a box in the yard.
It's dead. Well, better than my Smokey. Ended up full of maggots on the side of the road, flattened like a pancake for me to come across because I smelled dead animals somewhere. At least you got to bury your cat.
No, it was a sad day when you realized that that daddy wasn't taking the family pet to live in some farm in the middle of upstate.
He's dead.
And then you realize that that daddy was too cheap to give the family pet a proper goodbye.
A proper burial.
And he was in the woods somewhere with his frozen eyes.
Oh, God.
I found my dog dead on the railroad tracks because my stepfather got mad at my mother and kicked him out.
Was he cut in half?
No, he was
just hit.
Yeah, he was just
thrown to the
How did he
side.
not see the train coming, that dumb dog?
Stupid dog.
What did he think it was?
A dumb
A
dog
light
you
with,
had.
he probably thought it was Bob riding a bike with a light on it to come get him. Train just smashed him.
All right, look. We kept it fun, but, it always has to go there.
Oh, no.
Jason from Rye, because, heaven needed a shortstop. Well, Jason from Rye writes, Lou Gehrig is at the plate wheeling his little ALS legs around the bases. All right, look, man. Oh, my God. Hey, but if you're following the logic of that George Steinbrenner, that would be a mess of a team.
God's coaching baseball up in heaven.
Yeah.
All right.
He gets the old bloated Babe Ruth, great,
God,
with the voice box.
Wouldn't he just be taking everybody in their prime?
Mm-hmm.
Just in their prime, that's it.
Yeah.
God did a shortstop. No, he didn't.
A shortstop for heaven.
God doesn't play sports. What?
All right.
Silly.
Hey, speaking of Phil Rizzuto, he was a terrific announcer for the Yankees.
For the money store.
And he did those dumb commercials, yeah. Here's some of his memorable quotes, or calls, I should say.
Ow, my prostate hurts.
With the score tied 4-4 in the ninth inning of a game, Rizzuto offered this about squirrels. In the backyard, we got a lot of trees. In our home, I've watched them leap from limb to limb. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Oh, God. Is that jackass, stupid F doing an Imus impression? Can we please get that?
Oh, God. It looks like someone's jealous again.
Oh, what's the matter?
Curtis and
perhaps
Kubi.
your job's in jeopardy?
Were they
You're going to be fired!
Curtis and Kubi were against him?
Yes, they're against everybody.
They're against it because he's too cool for the room, man. He thinks it's race because he's so full of guilt and he tries to come off like he's some kind of Curtis. He tries to come off like he's Mr. Love everybody and hates anybody that's controversial.
Can we get the Curtis clip?
Let me hear his Imus impression. I'm sure it rules.
And I want what he said about us after our last controversy.
He's a douche.
He basically wants to beat us up. Do ya?
Take another cab ride early in the morning with a pal. Gonna drag you in the back seat.
What we just saw, because Imus, everyone knows by now, it's a big headline. He settled with CBS, the company we work for
Imus,
for $20 million.
And immediately after, by the way,
yes,
of course, the Rutgers Center is suing him. As soon as the dollar figure came in, the poor victim couldn't wait to sue. And now where does she file? In the Bronx. The same ones that convicted Bernie Getz shooting those innocent men.
Like you get a fair trial there?
Why?
She ain't going to get a
change
dime.
of venue.
She shouldn't.
She's not going to get a dime. She doesn't have a case whatsoever. She just doesn't have a case unless they don't want to fight this and they settle for some dumb.
Doesn't matter if she's got a case or not.
She has no case.
You try this in the Bronx, it's done. It's done,
dude. She was a public figure. She has no case,
dude. It's a race. It's a racial battle. Yes. This has nothing to do with justice, no case, the truth. This is a race battle. It's a battle between black and white. They are gearing up to have black support, and Imus is just going to go in there, with a lawyer, and try to duke it out. But he'll have to fork over money.
He shouldn't. He should give her nothing.
Nothing. She said that she's bringing the case because she's been disparaged and it's ruined her credibility. And no one knows who you are. If you walked in front of me, I wouldn't know who you were.
Most people still
I wouldn't recognize
no clue.
it. Have no clue. No one cares.
Who's the 6'5" broad? That's what
exactly.
Hey, by the way, so Curtis and Kubi, what we just saw, stupid Curtis, who's an ass.
He is an absolute
I
ass.
just stopped myself because we're on regular radio.
Yes.
Look at me with responsibility, Bob. Stupid Curtis has to wear the Imus cowboy hat today, and he's mocking him.
And he put the Imus headphones on, and he was doing an Imus.
Just another jealous radio show host that never went anywhere in his radio career.
This is the angel guy, right?
He's been a wannabe his whole life. He was a wannabe cop.
He's been sitting in mornings for a long time, just kind of rotting. No real buzz about him. But as soon as someone gets in trouble, like Ant and I with our latest thing, he's all over TV saying he's going to beat us up if he ever sees us. Boy, I'm scared of you.
He needs to upgrade that satin jacket.
And the beret.
Yeah, satin jacket. Satin isn't tough anymore.
His dumb beret that, sure, when Dinkins was in office and crime was running rampant, perhaps it was refreshing to and you felt safe having a guardian angel on one of the subways. But now it's a little passé. Giuliani kind of put a stop to that whole thing and made you insignificant.
When you see those guys now in New York, you kind of push them out of the way. Like, could you get out of my way? I'm trying to get on the subway.
Excuse me, there's a soldier with an M16 right next to you.
Your cute little satin jacket.
Exactly.
What is that going to stop at this
Members
point?
only jackets and berets.
And it's a bunch of guys that are just out of shape. It's like, I get it. But this isn't 1979 anymore. Can you move out of my way? I'm late for a meeting.
They all have bunts.
Yeah.
Just little fat stomachs, little flat asses.
Hey, Curtis, go bitch out the mob again. Go bitch out the mob and see where that gets you. With a few more holes in your belly.
And he's a boring radio guy.
Dope.
Boring. He says things like he rhymes with the mobsters. We get it. You're an old neighborhood Joe.
Yeah, look at me. I'm just a neighborhood tough guy. Neighborhood tough guy on the air. I make good. Local boy makes good. Shut up.
They're always looking for promos for our show. Opie and Anthony, they love the mob.
There you go.
Mom never did me wrong. Mob always took care of me.
My grandfather did a great job. I hear tell he was a numbers runner. Low-level stuff. But it was fun. And then I have another guy. I think it was, who the hell was his name? Uncle Jakey? maybe. And he used to come by with furs all the time, and these trucks. And he used to come by with a bunch of stuff and go, "Could I keep this stuff in the garage for a while? And I'll be back to pick it up." And he'd like put all kinds of stuff in there. He goes, "Take what you want."
Dude, back in the day, I caddied for a lot of mob guys. They treated me like a superstar, man. I would caddy for a mob guy over anybody else. They know how to they pull out some green for you.
Gotti's neighborhood, safe neighborhood. That whole neighborhood was safe. Used to have the big fireworks show, big barbecues for the neighborhood. Ah, the good old days.
So Curtis is mocking Imus today, just showing his jealousy once again.
What a
douche.
He is a douche.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll get back into the Phil Rizzuto thing because people are commenting on other things that haven't obviously needed. The Benoit jokes are coming in like crazy.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. Chris Benoit jokes are coming in because, haven't needed a shortstop. Well, haven't needed some other things. And they're having fun with that on the instant feedback. We'll read some of those in a bit. But next... Morley Povich.
Oh, thank God.
Morley Povich will be on that couch.
Nice.
We can't wait. It's been a while. It's Opie and Anthony. You're checking out Opie and Anthony. We got a full house today. And one of our favorite guests is in studio, Morley Povich.
Morley.
Oh, my Lord.
How are you, sir?
I don't know how this relationship started with you because we're like, Morley's not going to dig our show.
Oh, yeah, I do.
And then you came in that first time and we laughed so hard and we realized that...
I don't get this. Opie, you keep getting younger.
Thank you, sir.
And Anthony,
thank you.
And me.
I'm getting more gray by the moment. See, he's got that hair color that the grays don't really show up in.
Well, and I didn't stay up all night. His girlfriend had minor surgery.
Had gallbladder surgery.
So he's a mess.
So I've been up for days.
Well, she doesn't need the gallbladder.
No.
Nobody needs gallbladder.
Nah, you get that right out. She was afraid of the gallbladder. She was fearful. I wanted to book her on your show, and you could have shaken her of that fear of the gallbladder.
I'm surprised there aren't more, ambulance-chasing gallbladder surgeons.
Yeah. I got to tell you a little something about his girlfriend. She's the first one to have her gallbladder removed before her tonsils. So,
she still has she still has her tonsils. That must be nice.
I went a little younger than my own age, Maury.
That was a young girl.
I know.
All right, Maury.
Yeah. We all got ours removed at 5.
Yeah.
I'm very relieved that Maury came in here with his gray hair because we've been making fun of you. I'm like, dude, your hair is way too dark for your age on TV.
Know. But you don't understand. See, my audience, like your audience, is the youngest skewing audience in all of television.
So you don't want.
So what am I supposed to be, the mountain man?
You don't need Grandpa out there. Exactly. Maury looks good.
So in the summer, when I vacation and we have a home in, believe it or not, Montana.
For
10 years. We go away to Montana from June to August. And I come back looking like a mountain man.
What do you chop wood and stuff? Do you do all that?
Only in the winter.
You have people chop your wood.
Yeah, look at Maury. He hasn't had a haircut in 2 months.
2 months. I've had a haircut.
Maury's looking relaxed.
You can confirm to everybody because there's substantial numbers of people who think I wear a wig.
Oh, my God.
You got a full head. You got more hair than anyone in this studio.
No.
Maury's got a nice full head of hair. You look relaxed, too, after being on vacation for a while.
It's great.
Yeah.
What does a Maury do on vacation?
I watch my son fish.
Yeah.
He goes on the lake up there and fishes. I'm not a fisherman, but I try to, try to be interested in what he does.
What kind of fish does he go for?
He gets lake trout and whitefish and things like that. And
he doesn't do that.
Well, everybody else does, fly rods with all these, going for the trout in the lakes and the rivers, and the river runs through it. He's out there with this big pole trying to get 38-pound lake trout.
You don't get lost in the woods. I was looking at the loons. I was picking berries.
Kid learned to drive a car at 12. See, if you have enough property out there, you just
just give him the car. He's not going to run into anything anytime soon, right?
Better not.
I hate fly fishing. I've never done it, but it just looks ridiculous. If you're going to fish,
difficult. I do it, but
that looks hard.
You should fish.
But I'm the typical city guy who goes out fly fishing. I have to have somebody else put the fly on. I don't do that.
Like going out on a boat and dropping that line straight to the bottom and picking up some dinosaur from the bottom of the ocean. That's what I like.
Right. They have that
deep sea fishing.
Do you know that there are more dinosaur spottings in Montana than any other state?
Montana?
Yeah.
Really?
What are you smoking? Oh, you're talking like the fossils.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Could have made an old Maury joke there.
Right.
Only when Maury's on vacation. That's the most dinosaur spotting. I'm teasing, of course.
I thought Maury was seeing dinosaurs walking around.
What I want to get into immediately.
I've heard Cotton Ball
is
Man.
your show. This whole, not just Cotton Ball Man, it's the whole thing. Now, the paternity shows are fantastic. Those things are through the roof. People love them.
That's a soap opera in 8 minutes.
It's amazing. The angry couple, one accusing the other of being or not being the parent.
Right.
And then they drag them both out. They argue for a while, and then Maury comes out with the results.
Yep.
And seals it. That's it. Here is definitive proof.
Right.
And they freak out.
Yeah. The woman, if it's not the father, the woman runs off the stage.
Yep.
I immediately have to go and console her.
Yes.
And the guy does flips.
Flips dancing. He's dancing around the stage that he's not the dad. And Maury's got to be, it's okay, there. Consoling Maury,
but
one of the best things on television.
In Maury's head, he's doing flips, too, because he's like, oh, man, this is good TV. My ratings.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's great. But there was one dramatic decision that we made early on, and I don't know why I made it. I don't know the answers.
Oh, so you don't even know them until...
I don't know the answers until I open up the envelope.
That's kind of good.
And it's the same thing on cheating. I don't know the answers to that stuff.
Have you gotten good at speculating just by looking at the people?
It's the pause.
Yeah.
You know, that moment when I open the envelope and I know,
yeah,
but nobody else does.
Have you gotten good, though? Have you gotten
Yeah, it's a Jack Benny pause. It's pretty good.
you kind of know. You go, I know this guy's the father. I know it.
But I get surprised all the time.
Really?
Oh, absolutely. You can't figure it out until you open the envelope.
Yeah, because sometimes I'm positive. I'm like, oh, that's got to be the
woman.
kid.
How about the woman? I never slept with anybody else.
Never.
He took my virginity.
Yeah.
You are not the father.
Yeah.
How is she just lying there? Immaculate conception.
She went to the dentist.
Hey, good callback there, Bobby.
Now, I got to talk about the fear shows.
Cotton Ball Man.
Wait, you have people facing their fears.
And before that, though, the primordial dwarf thing, I just want to point out something. Tyra Banks is now doing primordial dwarf.
She is.
And the first thing I was saying is, Maury did that years ago. He invented the primordial dwarf.
He discovered him. He went to some small island somewhere and discovered them.
We finished those shows in year 4.
Yeah.
We're in year 20.
Yeah. And what we love is how you played hide and seek. We got to bring up the hide and seek again. Where you hit him in the cabinets and in the wastebaskets.
Come on now. But she wanted to do
Tammy?
that.
Where is she?
I'm over here, Maury.
Oh, you're in the bookcase.
Anthony, you remember that bit.
Oh, I loved it.
It's one of our favorites.
I loved it.
She's in the bookcase with all Maury's Emmys.
Hiding behind all of my Emmys. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm like, no, he put her in a bookcase.
That's a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, that was a while ago.
Well, Tyra thinks she discovered something new.
You know, that happened in Opie and Anthony 1, I think.
Yes, phase 1.
Phase 1. That happened before our first firing.
Yeah, that was a while ago. Oh, but it's
Talking about that, I see your buddy's coming back.
Imus.
Don Imus.
I mean, yeah. We work for the company that fired him, so we can't be too excited.
Oh, is that
bad, Imus? Bad
Imus.
Ooh, that wasn't good what you did.
That $20 million they paid out could have gone to our show. Now we can't get anything. No advertising budget for us.
The only thing I was surprised at was I didn't know he was making that little.
They paid him, it looks like half of what they owed him. So,
half the contract.
We're happy for Imus, Dime Man. And he'll be back doing his thing.
Lucky bastard. How do you do that?
But more, you got
It's like me. It's like, I always wanted Geraldo to return, and he never did.
No, never came back.
Once he left talk.
That was it.
He wanted to go legit, and no one's ever heard of him since.
Off to,
When you open a safe and there's nothing in it.
That was one of the biggest faux pas.
I don't know what he did
television.
after that, to be honest with you.
On television. Well, he gave away our positions to the enemy on Fox News. I do remember that one. Where he drew in the sand in Iraq where where the enemy positions were, or in Afghanistan.
See, I always wanted Donahue to come back. See, there are a lot of fossils.
Yeah.
Not only in Montana, but elsewhere.
Didn't he try to come back?
He came back on MSNBC for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he was too political for them or something.
I think you guys are kind of, in there Like, you got this niche where you're in
absolutely.
there, and it's kind of hard to bring people back because it's like, what? It's so old news and everything.
See, that I want to go out. Here, I have one hero on this. I want to go out the way Carson went out. Once you leave, nobody ever sees you again.
That's it.
You do not appear. They want to give Carson all these special awards.
Right.
Bring him back. Do this big
cameo
special
on the Oscars.
Yes.
Yeah,
do this
anything.
special thing. He refused everything.
The only thing he did, when Letterman started, he walked out on the stage, sat down. Do you remember this?
No.
He sat down at
CBS?
Letterman's desk.
At CBS.
And kind of like looked around and said, nah. And then got up and left. That was an amazing
That was
moment. That was the only thing he ever did.
And that must have been 15 years ago.
Yeah, when Letterman went to 11:30. But Carson did walk out on that stage basically to show, look, he's my successor. And we love Leno, but, that's what Carson did for Letterman.
Well, they said he was kind of forced out, Jay's manager or whatever. The NBC kind of forced Carson out, so why would he go back and take awards from them when he probably felt like he got squeezed?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, NBC would call him up every year. Johnny, we want to do a special show. Right in sweeps, of course. And Carson said, I'm out. I swore to myself I would never appear again.
Done.
Oh, he's rich. That guy must have made 80, 90 grand a year.
Perhaps more than that, Jim. Did you get the DVD set of
Carson?
Yeah,
no,
it's amazing.
I just watched the commercials.
Yeah, you watch the commercials, pretty much everything. No, it really is amazing.
Oh,
great
Me and my
box
chick
set.
were watching that on the way to San Francisco, and I had to take I was such a blubbering zilch when Bette Midler was singing to him at the end, and I had to take my headphones off because I was tearing up on the plane. And
sensitive.
But she's not crying. She's looking at me like, you Nancy. How do I sleep with you? It was really sad.
Hey, so you got our attention again, Maury, because the fear shows we can't get enough of.
Yeah.
The phobias.
The phobias, yeah. I'm just wondering, did you consult with maybe a psychiatrist, a psychologist, therapist, to see if this really is the best way to cure people of their phobias?
I heard that, Anthony. You have a good point there.
Yeah, because I'm kind of like...
shock them.
Shock them?
With a 7-foot-tall cotton ball man.
Cotton ball man. This woman that's afraid of a single cotton ball would throw her into a tizzy. You don't start with the cotton ball 20 feet away from the room, from her in a room with a therapist going, there it is, now calm down, calm down. You attack her with a cotton monster.
And I want to tell you something. I don't know where they're coming from, so I figure if he's coming out on one wing of the stage, okay, I'll handle that. And she runs the other way, and we got an entry 1 and 1A over there, the other side.
And there's another guy
dressed up as Cotton Ball Man.
But the best part, Maury, is that you're mocking them.
Why am I mocking?
You're laughing your ass off.
I'm not mocking
and you think it's hilarious that they're...
Could I drag them on the show?
No.
Haven't they seen other phobia shows?
I would think they would.
Aren't we just answering these desperate letters?
You don't have
Very good.
Wait, you don't have to laugh so hard. Let me play more.
The laughter is
Hold on.
killer.
Well, but
I love it.
Come on.
Defend yourself here. Let me play the Andrea who's afraid of birds, and Maury, you just had to bring out one lousy bird. But listen to Maury. Just listen to Maury losing his mind in this clip.
We have to have you face your fears, Andrea. Let's bring out the birds.
Ominous music.
And you go, and your voice changes. Bring out the birds.
Bring out the birds.
Bring out the birds.
It sounds like a guy trying to get to first base on a date. Like, oh, listen, this is what you do.
Bring out the birds.
Whoa. Wait a second, Andrea. Wait a minute.
You're sick.
Wait, Andrea.
She wants out of the situation. You're like, no way, I need good TV. Get back here.
I love it.
Two of the people jumped the entire the entire grandstand in the audience. I mean, they jumped over the grandstand.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Thankfully, of course, they signed this waiver.
You guys know how to work these things.
Don't do this. It's one little bird.
It's one little bird.
Come here, Andrea.
She's losing her mind.
Now, of course, here's the worst part.
Yeah.
Many viewers, people in the audience, think it's fake.
Really?
They think this is all staged. You can't stage stuff
She's
like this.
losing her mind.
Wait, who said on our show they thought it was fake? I'm like, this is not fake. Maury finds these these crazies.
I'm telling you, none of it is. You can't stage that.
Right. No, she is hyperventilating. She's screaming. And
we got medics all over the place.
Oh, do you? Just in case one drops.
Maury doesn't need lawsuits.
We've got EMTs
right.
on every side of the
God.
There's no therapist, but there's medics in case she dies.
EMT.
Consulting physician, Mengele.
Andrea, one bird.
What bird's a pterodactyl?
Oh my God! Listen to her.
You think she's kidding now? You think she's acting now? I don't think so.
I don't think so. I proved myself right.
Basically, he wants to say, "Isn't this great TV?"
Exactly.
I think so.
Then, of course, there was the pickle lady, and that showed up on YouTube forever.
Yep. Pickle lady, afraid of pickles.
And what you don't know, the mustard lady, scared of mustard, and not. I'll say this: she did have an everyman attitude. It was French's mustard she was afraid of.
Wow!
Not Grey Poupon.
Not afraid of Grey Poupon. No. Just French's mustard.
And of course, we bring out this breaking tray. we have Mustard Man. In a squeeze bottle. No, we don't. No.
You should have done a little Nickelodeon thing and just drop the mustard from the sky on the poor person.
Well, what was the reasoning behind it?
Did she give a reason?
It was the color.
It was the color of mustard got her.
And she didn't like, when you take the squeeze bottles and the sound it makes when you push it on a hot dog or something like that.
It just sounds like a fart.
Yeah, sure. So anyway, that was Mustard Lady was big.
We got the pickle audio.
Pickle, oh God.
Mariah describes her fear of pickles. Maury sends her to a pickle factory. Maury asks why she's so afraid.
All right.
And then, of course, you have to bring out a giant plate of pickles.
Of course. The really big ones. In the old days, the ones that were in the barrel.
Yeah. The big, scary pickles.
Or you can't get your hand out of the jar when you're trying to get your pickle.
You don't have to be a shrink to figure out why it's pickles with mozzarella balls. They just terrify me.
But how about the coach, spends 13 minutes with them, and they're cured.
Cured of their pickle phobia.
Yeah, sure they are, Maury.
You don't think so?
No.
No?
Because I think it goes a little deeper. I think, like Jimmy was saying, I think if a girl is afraid of pickles, she probably also doesn't like razor stubble and whiskey breath late in the night.
She also
Something
like
tells
hot dogs.
me.
But we can be cruel. We can be cruel.
No.
My former personal assistant, great woman named Sarah Drew, was scared of mice, and unbeknownst to her, we brought the mice in. Taped it. She went nuts.
Taped it, of course.
Look at Maury. He loves this.
Maury, you afraid of anything? You got a phobia of anything?
Snakes. But
snakes.
That's with everybody.
Let's bring the snakes on.
Yeah.
Look at the snakes. That'd be great.
My son, my 12-year-old, he loves snakes. I hate snakes.
Yeah, snakes not fun.
Not good.
Montana, any poisonous snakes up there?
No, actually, not in my area, but there are a lot of rattlers elsewhere. Not in my place. My son sees some when he was about 6, he saw the snake, and he has his 6-year-old friend next to him, and he says, "Stay here. I'm going to get my net. I want to capture the snake." He's going up for a butterfly net, and the girl's going crazy. And the snake slithers away, and the girl's going nuts, and my son comes back and is ready to kill her because the snake's gone.
Wow. And then he went, "Dad, I got a great idea for shows."
Right.
You scare the crap out of girls.
When you start taping the new season?
Like a week from today.
Are we going to do something? Our show?
Ready?
Well, we did it before, right?
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I see you got the cell from South Park. You're going to auction off.
What happened?
No. I sent you South Park?
Oh, yeah.
Remember South Park?
Oh, that's hanging in my new place.
Oh, really?
You
were supposed to auction that thing off.
Iraq's got
Is that what you did with all the Katrina stuff?
Here it is, right here.
Yeah, we just use it.
Honestly, we raised how much did we get?
A very good amount of money.
We did pretty good for the
55 grand. Somebody told me.
55? Yeah, I thought it was more than that. Yeah. What happened to this? This was supposed to be auctioned off. He's right.
You're going to do that. You got to find the next cause.
We didn't sell it because it wasn't signed by Maury, so...
Oh, we got to sign now.
Oh, well, now.
My best, Morley Povich, yeah.
That's a real...
It's when
South Park did this show... classic show on us.
Yeah, that was a good one.
And it's a sell from that actual show.
So,
Maury,
in fact, I called them up right afterwards, and they said they wouldn't answer my call. They thought I was going to sue them. So I said, they finally answered. I said, yes, Mr. Povich. I said, look, can you send me some of those cells that you made the show from? I would love to have them in my office. So they sent us some.
So what do we...
We got new stuff, but I don't know what it is. See, as soon as I leave you, I go down, the producer tells me, but we got to have something new.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been living off our rep for so long.
Yep.
Some new stuff.
Yeah.
Well, you tape, how many shows do you tape? You tape like 5 or 6 a week?
We do 6 a week, 2 a day, 3 days a week, usually Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Wow.
That's a nice
The
schedule.
most diverse studio audience.
Yes,
in the history
indeed.
of television.
Indeed.
In fact, NBC, owns us. So they wanted to move the show to 30 Rock. I said, I don't think you want my diverse audience up there at 30 Rock.
It really is. How do you...
It doesn't, fit with that NBC...
How do you get such a full audience like that, too?
They love it.
They bust in there.
It's amazing. Come from all over the country, but a lot of them are local, and they just love to come down.
Yeah.
It's great.
The worst audience Ant and I saw, we were on John McEnroe's Veiled Talk Show.
Oh, were you?
And,
oh, my God, yeah.
You were on that?
Well, technically,
yeah,
we
like
weren't.
the last show, I think.
But if you're on a show and no one saw you, then were you really on the show? I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So,
Twilight Zone.
But we walk out, right? And these people had no clue who we were. They bust them in.
Oh.
Half of them looked like they were recovering from some kind of drug
My
overdose.
guys are like my best friends. They call me Murray. They call me
Right. I love
Yo,
you,
Murray. Murray, let me tell
I
you.
could do a whole bit. That's it. That's what I got to do. www.themaurishow.com, where all this stuff, you can see all this stuff. I'm going to just a litany of all the mispronunciations of my name.
Oh, that is good.
By my favorite people in the audience.
By the audience. Murray.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So we'll have to figure out something for you. We could send a bunch
we'd
of
like
our,
to do something.
We could send a bunch of our guys your way. We got some freaks. Big A.
Yeah, you got to do something with Big A, man.
Yeah, Big A you could do something with. Or,
Like a little makeover and maybe
done
a
with
night out.
Party,
Yeah.
Well, that's why the paternity shows have gotten so big, because one of my friends told me, he says he plays golf, and he was in the caddy shack, and all the caddies are watching the show on the tube in the caddy shack, and one guy was saying to the other, anybody ever accuse you of being the father of your child? Oh, yeah, all the time. All the time? I mean, back home, people say, oh, yeah, all the time they accuse me of being the father of their babies. Well, what do you do? I says, I tell them all the same thing. Well, what do you tell them? He says, I ain't the daddy till Maury tells me I'm the daddy.
Have you been around longer than Springer and Martel?
Briefly. I mean, like when I say, maybe a half a year to a year. I started. They had one of these slow rollouts, where you start in part of the country, but not all the country. And that happened the same year that I went full blast. It was 17, 18 years ago.
Wow.
You did all the gossip shows, too.
Current Affair.
Current Affair, of course.
That was...
You started all that.
Yeah.
You remember the first Maury show, what the subject
really
matter
bad.
was?
It was really bad.
Was it?
Yeah.
Really?
It was just so boring.
You got to kind of get into, and feel where the show has to go.
When should you talk to your child about sex?
Oh, boy.
Was that the first show?
Something like that. And I'm wearing a suit, tie, all dressed up. The Tom Brokaw view of Tom.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus. You also do the shows where the teens gone wild.
They're
where they are just out of control teens.
You don't know me. You don't know me.
They're backstage. I love the backstage camera where they're just mouthing off to the camera, showing how hot they are.
Right. Then I bring out D. West.
Yeah. And he just talks all kinds of crap to him. Those girls, you just want to grab them by the throat and smack them in the face.
Exactly.
And the parents, the mother is just crying.
And all the mothers in the audience are going, you give me 3 minutes for that kid.
Yeah. It's like the mother's crying. You're like, Murray, she beats me up. We have fights. I'm like, how does this girl beat this woman up?
I know.
Yeah.
Or the little ones, the ones that weigh 75 pounds. They're 13. They haven't had a morsel in their mouth for 2 years. And the mother who, by the way, is bigger than this couch.
Yeah, always. Why don't you tell them that the show is going to be Teens Gone Wild, but then call it Horrible Parents,
right?
And sit them down and yell at the parents why they're not parenting these children.
Because our parents wouldn't allow us.
Oh my God! If I even mouthed off once,
it was over.
It was over, and I would not do it again.
Yeah.
I don't understand how they sit there crying, going, "She won't," and then the kid comes out, yells at the audience, and the audience yells back, and then starts yelling at the mother.
Right.
And the mother cries, "See, Mikey, she just yells at me all the time, Murphy."
Murphy. Listen, we got to take a break. All right. We got Rob Zombie here as well.
Yeah.
I mean, you could hang Maury. What do you want to do?
I got to go.
Maury's a
I gotta get my hair
man.
I got to get my hair.
Don't make it too dark on TV. It's getting a little creepy.
You think so?
Yeah, it looks fun.
Maury looks great.
It looks great right now. A little salt and pepper.
Yeah.
Tell him to do a little salt and pepper
Distinguished.
job
This
for
is
you.
all white, baby.
You got the girls trying to come on to Maury? A couple of the girls going, "Hey, Maury."
Hey, he's a married man.
He's
But
very,
you know
very
what?
well known to be married.
I'm not saying that he's doing anything. I'm just saying. So you got any groupies? Maury groupies?
No. Yeah, a little.
You got a nice distinguished look. You got a power base there. I bet you're lying.
By the way,
well, we have a videotape of you.
I love the show you did with your wife there. I know it didn't do too well, but I was watching it.
Oh, the MSNBC, that was a good show.
I watched it every
Then,
week.
of course, the problem is, so she gives this. She can't sing a lick.
Oh my God, I remember that.
We haven't talked
right.
to Maury since then.
Remember that?
Yeah. The song that she sang at the end.
To say goodbye.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for the memories.
It was too brief, the song, though.
It was too brief. She did the Baker Boy. She did the fabulous Baker Boys falling off the piano.
Oh, yeah.
And everybody thought that she had, imploded.
Yeah.
That she had gone nuts.
Exactly.
And they start writing these stories about what has happened to Connie Chung.
Well, I would call people to watch the show on when was it on the weekend or something, right?
It was on the weekend,
and I'm like,
Sunday.
Come here. I don't think they know they're on TV. You got to watch this.
That was pretty much the gist of the show.
It was like, do they
I don't
realize
think
people
they know
are watching this?
So finally, everybody goes crazy. Right. Everybody goes crazy. Leno had the best bit. So he brings Connie on to explain the song that she sang. And Connie says, well, I can sing off-key perfectly. And Leno goes, and you've mastered it.
You guys both have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, well, we had a lot of fun.
And you can tell you guys have a really nice relationship, but it was fun to watch.
It was great.
Well, that's what happens when people that are, legitimate news people for so many years show that they're human and have a sense of humor.
Right.
All of a sudden, it's like they're off their rockers.
Of course.
They've lost their minds.
They have no sense.
You can't show that emotion.
Was there ever a weird thing? This is because she is a very legitimate, quote unquote, journalist. Was there ever a time where she said, "Look, what are you doing? I'm an anchor. You can't
Why are you dragging me into your world?"
She would look at me funny sometimes. Don't take me down this road.
But it was never anything weird like
No.
Hey, we're running really late.
Thanks, guys.
Maury, we can hang with you all morning.
Thanks so much.
Let's do this. Let's do a home and home.
Great,
thing.
man.
All right.
Absolutely.
We'll do a thing.
Good to see you all.
We'll throw some ideas by you. See what you want
check
to do.
your, as my PR people would say, check your local listings.
Local
The Maury
listings.
Show. Some big markets they're on 3 times a day, just like Opie and Anthony on XM Radio.
Yeah,
All right.
it's Morley Povich, everyone.
Maury,
Rob
thanks,
Zombie
man.
next. It's Opie and Anthony. Moving right along on this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday. It's the Opie and Anthony Show.
Greetings.
RobertKellyLive.com. Bob Kelly in studio. Rob Zombie making his way into studio. Tracy leaving the studio.
I can't even look at her.
You were a mess.
I don't know. She just does it for me.
And by the way, she said there are 38 C's because someone said she had 38 double D's or something like that.
Double D.
36 double D and
obnoxious.
it's 38 full C.
She could have one that's an A and one that's a double E, and I'd still like her.
Yeah. Rob Zombie, everybody.
Hi, Rob.
Hello. Rob.
We haven't talked
There
to
he
you
is.
in many, many years. We go way back. We
Yeah.
used to talk to you when we were at WAF, but I don't think I don't think you would remember
Yes,
that.
I do.
And then we talked to you when we were doing afternoons for a while.
Yeah, it was a while ago though.
Yeah,
Man.
right.
We've had a few screw ups since then. Been around, but
Shuffled around.
Always land on our feet.
I'm very jealous of his friendship with Tom Papa. Tom's a
Really?
comedian.
You
Yeah.
are?
Oh, it makes me sick. I want to wreck it because Tom's like the cleanest cut comic. He's like, he tours with Seinfeld. He's like a Letterman guy, and him and Zombie are really close, and it really bugs me.
How
that he
did
has,
that
like, a
happen?
rock
How did
star
you
friend.
meet Tom Papa?
I don't know, but everyone keeps asking me that. That was like a big topic yesterday, too. Like, how would you know Tom Papa? And it's a simple... I couldn't even remember how I knew Tom Papa because I was kind of thinking, like, yeah, why do I know Tom Papa?
You're saying the same thing. Why would I hang out with this guy?
But I remember we both flew across country to this... Not together, but we ended up at this wedding together that was so boring that we just started talking, and, you know, we just sort of bonded over the misery of being at this wedding, and then we, you know...
It's all it takes sometimes.
He's a funny guy.
He's a really good comic.
I like funny guys.
It bothers me that somebody I'm friends with is friends with a rock star that I like.
Well, Jimmy, you being a comic also, you would think that you would have friends like that. You have, like, Sully from Godsmack.
Yes.
Is a friend of yours.
Yes, he is.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Has no idea I'm alive. You know.
Now Sully's all insulted. You said you don't know any rock stars, so he's like...
No, Sully, I'm an Ozzy fan, and I watched him the other night. He did perform at the top of the Hard Rock, and me and Florentine stood for an hour and 20 minutes and waited for him to come out the side door.
Really?
Like, what's wrong with me?
You already
like a kid.
I know.
You already have pictures with
You have every single thing you could possibly have of Ozzy.
There's nothing, Rob, we got to explain. He has to get pictures with everybody that's famous, and Ozzy especially. He's like an Uber fan. He's got multiple photographs with Ozzy.
He's got with him, audio.
He's got. How many do you need?
That's exactly. Thank you.
Going.
It's not.
Thank you.
You're not going to become friends with him.
Yeah, there's nothing.
How many times?
That's his fantasy. That is his fantasy.
Well, maybe if
he doesn't want any friends.
This is what I want. But Rob is right. This is what where is this going is pretty much what I was saying to myself at 11:30 at night. I'm 39, and I'm waiting for a British alcoholic to walk out so I could just go, hi, remember me? I didn't think you would. Take care. God bless.
He even has a picture with all of Black Sabbath when they were inducted into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
But here's what I want from Ozzy. I want Ozzy to one time walk out, and I'll go, hey, and they'll go, hey, Jim, and keep going. That's all I want.
It'll never happen.
I know.
You could be on tour with him for a year, and it would, you know.
No, he
just won't remember. No, it's just how it
You've
is.
given him a new hope, though. He's hoping someday it's like, Jimmy, isn't this a boring wedding? It's so boring.
And it's mine. Yeah, I'm right. You're a whore. Sit down, Oz.
Then Tom Papa will come in and C-block you from him, too.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Tom Papa, you know, he'll hang out with you.
Yeah, he'll hook you up.
Hey, you dude, I'm also, this is another thing makes me very jealous and sick, is that you get to work with Malcolm McDowell, who's one of, my all-time idols, obviously. From
yeah. You get it bad, don't you?
I'm just an envious little
He's like fanboy.
Did you, who does he play? Does Malcolm McDowell play the Donald Pleasance part?
Yeah, he plays Dr.
Oh,
Loomis.
wow. We're talking about Halloween, obviously. We should get everyone up to speed. The remake of Halloween, directed by Rob Zombie.
You considering it a remake, or is it a new vision?
I don't know. Everything's just a new term for the same thing. It's a remake, I guess. Yeah. There's a lot of new content, so remakes makes it sound like, it's like a shot-for-shot redo, which is not. So it's the same story. With a lot more backstory and a lot more stuff added.
What about, I got to ask you, the Captain Kirk mask? Is that still part of the...
Yeah, I mean, that's really the only, if you lose that...
The constant,
then people go, well, what the hell is it? We went
like
to a
Jason
lot of trouble.
Making a new Friday the 13th with a catcher's mask on or something.
You should have it, a William Shatner mask of what he looks like today.
Today it's the Priceline Shatner mask.
Right.
Age the mask like Shatner aged.
Why Halloween? Like, when did you say, all right, this is a movie I just want to redo? Or do?
Well, I never thought about it before. It just was one of those opportunities that came up, and somebody offered it to me. And at first, I didn't want to do it. I just thought maybe it was kind of a stupid idea. But I went away and thought about it for a couple months and came up with a way that I thought it could be done. You'd do it differently, and then what the hell? Jumped in on it.
Why is it coming out? When it's not coming out Halloween, it's coming out in September, right?
Yeah, I don't know.
August 31st?
August 31st it comes out. I mean, I don't know. That's fine with me. If you come out...
I think that's smart, because then you'll get another little boost at the box office right around Halloween.
If it came out on Halloween by November 1st, everybody's like, I'm over it.
Yeah, you're done with Halloween.
Yeah, you're sick of it.
Yeah. I always thought that it was stupid to have these movies come out right a couple days before Halloween.
Well, that's why every Christmas movie comes out in November, because if it came out on Christmas, the next day...
Once Christmas is over, it's over, yeah.
Nobody's going to see the Santa Claus
It's the
3.
build-up to the holiday, I guess.
It's December 26th.
All right, good. Well, it shows you that I've been in show business for 17 years, and I know nothing. Why not just release it on the same night? All the kids will go.
Explains the Ozzy scenario.
Is it the same music? Is the same music in it? The same theme?
Some of it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we took the same, music and redid it a little bit, so it's a little different, but it's pretty
rocked
close
it up a little bit.
Not really, because whenever we tried to jazz it up or anything, it sounded kind of like cheesy. 'Cause it's so simple and so perfect that when you kind of like try to
it's like the Jaws
overdo it. Yeah, when you overdo it, you go like, why are they ruining something that's perfect? So we kind of left it the same, and then we tried to do other new cues that's, had the same vibe.
Did you do any cameos? You get any Jamie Lee Curtis face in there or anything?
No.
Playing the teacher or something? I love when they do that.
I didn't want to do that.
Good.
It breaks the reality. You're watching the movie, then you go, oh, why did they? I don't need that.
Awful movie that I thought was awful, the remake of Lost in Space. Which was just horrible. And they had a cameo of everyone that was still alive from Lost in Space. And it just takes you right out of it. You like to, oh, there she is. There's the mother, and there's Adam.
They had to throw her a bone.
Yeah, there's Major West. Look, he's playing some guy that isn't Major West.
Yeah, he's playing an old
I'm just imagining his version of Halloween, a lot of hot chicks, right?
Well, yeah,
a lot of busty, hot, teenage
bodacious, busty broads.
You can always. It's hard to find normal girls to be in a movie.
Yeah,
it is.
I always liked the regular, normal, like girl next door chicks in those movies. Were always better than the busty blondes.
Oh yeah, no, I tried to find people that look normal because you watch that and you're like, oh, it's Haddonfield, Illinois, and here's the high school girls.
Yeah,
they're all out of Hollywood.
They have a lot of plastic surgery in Illinois.
How violent is it? Because you seem to like gore.
It's not that gory, but it's pretty violent.
More than the original?
Yeah, but I mean, the original is pretty tame when you watch it now.
Gore doesn't get people these days as much as this weird kind of suspense, jump out at you crap. Like things that scared me. I'll tell you what petrified me was The Ring. Yeah. Either the original Japanese version or even the remake American version. That kind of crap that like just comes out at you, or that old time black and white weird movement.
Yeah, I mean, gore is not scary.
No,
and if it's too much, it's laughable.
Yeah, people start laughing. Yeah.
No, I kept that to a minimum, and I just kind of want it to be real. So it's just the actors selling the scares and the suspense.
Yeah.
Also, you don't want to see the monster too much. When you start seeing the monster too much in a movie, it takes you out. You're like, you want to be surprised when he's just jumping.
That was the best part about Halloween, though. You'd see him walk by a window
real fast,
and then you wouldn't see him for 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And you forgot that he walked by a window. She didn't see him, and then all of a sudden he's right behind her with that mask.
Oh my god!
And he never ran, but he caught everybody. It was like Michael Myers is the slowest walker ever. He's like, and all of a sudden she's running, and then 5 minutes later he's right there with that stupid tilted head. He was horrifying.
He knows all the shortcuts.
Yeah,
He's a speed walker.
That creepy outfit.
Yeah.
What scariest film you've ever seen, would you have to say?
Scariest film? I always thought Jaws was the scariest movie I ever saw. That was the only time I ever remember being scared. But I was also in third grade, so.
The Exorcist didn't scare you? My girlfriend saw that recently with me. She'd never seen it. And then she's like, no, it was good, but it wasn't scary. I'm like,
nobody ever thinks anything's scary.
It's annoying.
Yeah. I'll fess up to being petrified at a lot of movies. I can't even take, like, ads on TV. It's late at night. It's dark. I'm like thumbing through the channels, and then that stupid The Grudge ad came on, and I was like, "Goddamn little kids!" And those two girls in The Shining. Every time, I cannot look at them way down the hall. That Kubrick shot of them way down the hall. Come play with us, Danny. Whoa! I can't look.
The first half of The Shining is just scary as all hell.
Yeah.
Well, so's the second
half.
Huh?
Well,
the second half is scary.
Second half's more funny. Grady and him in that bathroom scene is a scream. Your son is attempting to bring an outside party into this situation.
I thought the first half was really scary because of the whole transformation of his character. And then he was what he was for the second half, like a complete lunatic. But watching him losing his mind in the middle of this, hotel.
I saw it recently, and the way Grady changes in that bathroom, of course, it starts out with, "Oh, let me get that off of you, sir." Let me, and then when he's like, you chopped up your wife and kids, and then Grady knows the jig's up, it's like over, and then he just gets this attitude like, you know what you have to do. Yeah, perhaps a bit more. Needs a talking to. I like a talking to, or perhaps a bit more. Either have a chat or chop him into pieces.
And the beautiful thing is that Nicholson catches him. He goes, no, you chopped your wife and daughter up, and then you blew your brains out. Like, aha.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Like Grady's going to go, you're right, I did commit suicide. Let me get the avocado off the jacket.
It.
That was one of the classics.
Hey, we should change gears slightly here. You know how we were talking about Ozzy with Jimmy Norton? Like he's an uber fan of Ozzy.
Yep.
We have an uber fan of Rob Zombie in this room right now. And you met him.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same thing that you were saying about Jimmy.
It's not even a joke.
But you don't have an Aussie tattoo, do you?
No.
This guy has been freaking out about this.
This is Sam, our own.
And
hello.
Yes.
Again.
And think how he was panicking because my girlfriend had a gallbladder surgery last night, so I was calling up everybody going, look, I might not make it into the show. And when I don't make it into the show, we usually don't do the show because it's kind of awkward and stuff. So this show was almost going to be canceled, and his little heart was going to break if he didn't get to meet you or see you here today.
It doesn't get met before.
Yeah.
We met at Comic-Con, and I remember.
Oh, look at
wow.
Hey.
Unlike the Aussie scenario.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Jimmy.
Hello, Jim.
Well, it doesn't get any.
Hello, Jim.
And
then there's someone he knows named Jim behind you.
Exactly.
Not you.
And Sam's not.
Move, you're blocking Jim.
Yeah, Jim, get this little guy out of the way.
In Sam's eyes, though, it doesn't get any bigger than you, Rob.
Yep.
It's true.
Right? There's no one bigger in your mind.
What about Vince McMahon?
Yeah, Vince?
That's
Rob,
true.
Zombie beats Vince McMahon.
Wow.
It's true. I don't have a Vince McMahon tattoo.
Tattoo.
Oh,
Today's the one day you don't have a zombie shirt on. He wears zombie shirts every day.
I went through my whole closet.
Have we seen this?
You don't want to overdo it.
Have we seen his tattoo?
Let me see your tattoo.
I've never seen it.
Where is it?
He has to take his pants off.
Your
I don't wanna see
arm?
it.
Yeah.
That twig?
That's the.
Well, you're hiding it behind the mics.
Look at that. Do you know what that reminds me of? When Bart Simpson got a tattoo.
Yeah.
And it was inappropriate because it was a child.
But what was Bart's tattoo? It was something weird.
Yeah, it was something weird.
Mother, I think.
Yeah, was it mother?
Oh, just a moth.
A moth. Yeah.
Right.
Stop.
And that's it. Where'd you get the autograph to it?
Well, he did an autograph signing when he came out with Educated Horses at in Times Square.
Yeah.
And I signed with a tattoo gun.
Well, now that's permanent.
Separates the real fan.
Yeah. Oh, boy, we're going to be here a while. It's been 10 hours, and he's only on the second person.
Look how rosy his cheeks are right now.
I had to drive home from Syracuse, because that's when I was going to school.
Yeah.
Just for the one day. Like, I drove home that morning so I could get there. I had my girlfriend wait online at the Virgin store with all the people for a bracelet.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. He's never liked it.
Wow, I love
this. And then so, I decided at the last minute that I would just ask him to sign my arm. And then we went to the concert, which is the Nokia Theater, right after it. And so I had to take another day off school to go to the tattoo shop as soon as it opened the next day and get it signed.
And you went, go right over this.
And by the way,
don't
Sam,
you screw up.
Your hero doesn't eat like an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
You should change your eating habits.
Someone that's into Rob Zombie like this, you'd think you'd eat a little more, I don't know. Cooler. The guy eats like an 8-year-old. He eats like an 8-year-old child.
This guy eats just like an 8-year-old, like Aunt just said. Yes.
How is that? I don't remember how an 8-year-old eats.
Well, watch. We have no idea what he ate last night. Sam, what did you have for dinner last night?
It was an Elio's last night.
Elio's pizza.
And some more celery.
Celery
sticks.
And he eats like fish sticks and chicken fingers.
Yeah.
And
he eats like finger food that you give a little kid.
Right, because
they
the kid doesn't want to eat much. And then he washes it down with a big glass of milk every night.
Big glass of milk. And for dessert, he'll have like gummy cola bottles.
Yesterday.
They taste like cola,
Wax
but they're like
tips.
gummy. Yeah, wax tips. You drink
What was your dessert last night?
Drink whatever that was out of it.
Yeah. We got more ice cream, so I got to have ice cream last night.
How sweet.
Any topping on there? Sprinkles or?
No, we still don't have any toppings in the house.
Oh, that's a shame. We'll have to buy you
It's
some.
weird that you like Rob Zombie, like with Lionel Richie being your dad. It's just weird. Isn't
He
it?
does look like the head from the Hello video.
Do you want to ask
That
Rob?
clay head that the blind girl made.
Oh, God, yeah.
Didn't even look like him. Looked like
Was he
Neanderthal
blind?
man. Yeah, Jesus. But the whole point was, even though she's blind, she knew exactly what he looked like. God damn.
Well, the guy's prepared questions.
The caveman from the Geico ads.
The guy's prepared questions for Sam to ask Rob Zombie.
Ah. Thank God. Look at his rosy cheeks.
You're getting to talk to your hero in an equal setting.
Look at Rob. He's like, oh, come
I'm like,
on,
this isn't going to be good for any
crap. No, believe me.
It's different than the average interview, though. We try to do things differently.
I'm glad he's a realist and not working this up to something good.
Right.
Like this is going to be a lot of fun for everyone.
Rob, I want to apologize. This is going to suck.
Rob's like, whatever. Can you at least promote Halloween's coming out?
Halloween is coming out.
August 31st. Go ahead, Sam.
These are questions. How would you rate your remake of Halloween on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being really cool, 10 being ridiculously awesome.
11.
Wow.
Why'd you skip the... Oh, you already know the answer to the first one?
Yeah.
The first one was, do you remember me? Do you remember my tattoo? But all right,
Yeah,
yeah.
We've established that.
Yeah.
That's weird.
What do you think about the current direction of hard rock?
Oh, God.
It's coming back a little bit. There was like a 5-year period there that was a little shaky.
Dude.
It's still pretty shaky.
Oof.
Yeah, you think?
My theory is that it all died with the grunge rock.
Do you think Bret Michaels' new show is going to help? The Rock of Love.
I don't know what it's going to help Flava Flav, I guess.
Yeah.
It's
help him get more girls.
It's Flavor Flav with a white guy.
I don't know. He makes out with every chick on the show.
Yeah,
Just tongue kisses them all.
Rob, I happen to think Sam is getting to the bottom of a lot of things here, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's get to the issues.
The barrel.
Go ahead.
What do you look for in a friend?
Well, I look for someone who'll stand outside a building in the rain, waiting.
By the side
whether
door.
or not I'm there.
There you go. There's a little clue for you.
Yeah. So, what's next for Rob Zombie?
What a typical ass question. What's next?
I'm going to get the hell out of here as fast as possible.
Good choice.
Actually, ask him the next one.
Okay. What did you have for dinner last night?
I had pizza.
Cool.
Wow.
So we're on the same page.
Look at that.
Yeah.
But he went to a grown-up store for his pizza.
Pop some Elios in a toaster. 3-year-old.
You like to make scary movies. What scares Rob Zombie?
Well, this is doing a pretty good job.
I want an honest answer.
That small desk that separates everyone.
All right, go to the last question, so we'll get him out of here.
Okay.
A very busy man.
Yeah.
Did you ask Morley Povich these questions?
The same ones.
Would you have been as successful if your name was Rob Vampire? That's not mine.
And he goes, not mine. Not mine.
Not my question. I want to still remain
Sam is
cool.
shaking. I've never seen you nervous. This is little.
Sam, hold your hand out straight.
Oh, my.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
You are a mess.
I tried to take when I went to Comic-Con in the press room, I tried to take a picture with my iPhone, but it's hardly, you can't even tell because it's completely blurred.
We'll get a real picture hopefully for you.
Luckily my girlfriend was there with a real
You're doing
camera.
some kind of tapping thing with your leg, too, I'm noticing.
This is my one, I told Than, this is my one vulnerability. This is it.
That's his weakness.
He's holding on to the counter.
You are his
Yeah.
kryptonite.
Wait, walk out from there. Because you're...
Someone catch him if he falls.
Yeah, look at him. He's so vulnerable. He's so vulnerable right now.
You guys are-
And what
Poor
did you get
boy.
your picture today?
Yes, I did.
And what happened?
Well, yeah, I asked
I'm
him.
shaking.
He's got to lean on something.
He's very uncomfortable.
Oh, is he uncomfortable?
I asked him if he'd be so kind to sign the other 2 pictures I had with him, and then asked him to sign the 3rd one. At which point he asked if there was anything we were doing in this picture that would make it different from the 2 pictures.
Good for you, Rob. Jeez, what an ass.
Well, let's get the pictures. We'll compare.
Yeah.
Where are they?
Is there anything you want to ask Rob that you really want to know?
Yeah, one last question, because we have to take a break here.
Like your own.
Yeah, sure. What creatively did you get to do differently as a solo artist that you didn't get to do when you left White Zombie?
Oh.
As the lead singer of White Zombie.
Truthfully, I creatively sort of stayed the same. I just didn't have to argue with everybody anymore.
Makes sense.
That's,
How did you get all that dust off of you? You used to be very dusty.
Little mini vac.
Remember that time?
That was awesome.
All right, Rob, we got to take a break. So
Halloween when?
Coming out August 31st.
Yes,
we're
August
really
31st.
We're really excited about this remake. We think it's gonna. What I'm hearing, it's going to be just a smash. So
I'm very happy Malcolm McDowell's in it too. That's a great choice.
Awesome.
Yeah, you should get Malcolm.
11.
I'd love to, but he's not here when we're here. He's here when we're off.
Anything else? Anything else you want to say? Websites? Anything?
The only thing I get, actually, the reason I know Tom Popper is we did this animated movie together. Did Tom ever mention that?
Yeah. Which made me also sick. They were collaborating creatively.
Oh, that's right. I remember him. He was so upset about it. He told me about this.
No, it's called The Haunted World of El Superbeasto, and Tom Papa plays El Superbeasto, the alcoholic hero, and Paul Giamatti plays the villain.
Wow. Tom Popper is he's best friends with Seinfeld.
Oh, he just falls right into it, doesn't he?
Falls into this. You know what? I have to like kiss ass for months to
People
even be
still hate you.
friends with Colin Quinn, and he's a loser.
Who hangs with Clint Eastwood that you guys know?
Tom Papa.
Tom Papa.
Are you kidding me?
No,
What's this guy doing?
Clint Eastwood loves Tom so much that he has him do private parties.
Yeah.
He flies him out for private parties, and they walk around.
Oh no, trust me, I've heard the Clint Eastwood stories.
What the hell is he doing?
Clint Eastwood walks around
making dinner together.
Yeah, they walk around the ranch together, and Clint just tells Tom how funny he is and stuff.
I know Clint Eastwood and Rob Zombie. My head's huge.
An interesting guy.
He's a very funny comedian.
But he's not offensive, so
Right.
I guess that's why
must
like
be
him.
it.
I love Tom
All right,
Popper.
we got to take a break, Rob. It's always a pleasure.
Good to
Rob
see you.
Zombie. The movie comes out August 31st.
Yep.
Halloween, we're all going to go see that.
Word.
All right. More to come. It's Opie and Anthony. You're checking out Opie and Anthony. Here's something for the people that just sat through the commercials. We got a pair of tickets to the Virus Tour at the PNC Bank Arts Center on Saturday, August 25th, featuring pretty much everyone that's in studio and another 4 or 5 guys, courtesy of Blades of Glory on DVD, in stores everywhere, Tuesday, August 28th. We'll take a random caller for the tickets. If you're in the New York, New Jersey area, I think even if you're in Philly, you would drive up for this one. Phone number 877-212-O&A if you want these tickets. We'll give them out to a random caller. There you go, Stan. All right, Louis C.K. in studio.
Good morning.
Yeah, we just kind of invited a bunch of guys in because we thought Anthony wasn't going to make it in today. And we were just going to come in and just screw around, but Anthony...
Yeah. I'm a trooper.
We talked about Phil Rizzuto's death.
The scooter.
You know how old he was? I mean, we all remember him calling Yankee games, right? Here in the New York area?
Yes.
How old was he?
Well, he was 90 when he died, but this is how long he was, calling baseball games. Listen to this.
Waiting to see if Maris is going to hit number 61. Here's the windup. Fastball hit deep to right. Could be it. Way back there. Oh,
Did a holy cow for Maris's 61st home run.
That was a good call.
He is old.
That was a good home run call.
And then this really fast before we move on from CW.
Rizzuto was an entertainer calling Yankee games, reading birthday greetings and speaking about anything during the action.
high flying. While it's in the air, happy birthday to Daphne Lapizan. The young Greek boy back there, George Plattis from Sheepshead Bay. He wants to say hello to the boys at Castle Harbor, where he's, that's going to be up the alley for extra bases. No, why don't I shut up?
That's pretty funny.
See, nowadays, all the baseball announcers, they have to be over-the-top professionals. You don't get that, personal touch like Rizzuto gave you.
You don't get the doddering.
Yeah, but I like the doddering,
Shut
man.
up.
Good.
I used to hate that.
He used to give, restaurant reviews, I was at this restaurant in Brooklyn, let me tell you.
If he'd look at the game, he'd see that maybe the pitcher's, ready to pitch, and he should shut up.
Nah, I liked it. I really did, because it was different.
How many times do you need to hear he's, pitching from the stretch?
Yeah.
Plus
the guy's looking like he might steal.
Well, by the way,
plus you're watching it, too, so you're like, I know what's really going on in this game. I want to hear some interesting talk.
You missed the wonderful call. George Steinbrenner said that, I guess heaven needed a shortstop.
Yeah.
I think Kevin would pick a better shortstop. They just kill Alex Rodriguez or something.
See? Well,
I mean,
he's not a shortstop.
He used to be.
I know, but
he could play short in heaven.
I live
in heaven, he'd probably be good.
If God took Rizzuto, he'd take A-Rod.
Yeah, exactly. Come on.
Who's playing now if he needs him? Christopher Reeve? The ball has to be hit, bounced perfectly into his mouth, and he has to spit it.
Hey, it's heaven. Anything can happen.
Christopher Reeve doesn't walk in heaven?
No, he's a lump in a chair.
He's got a really crappy wheelchair.
Oh, that would suck. Oh, I'm in heaven, and I can... What?
He always
got a really lousy wheelchair with a number spray painted on the back, like the ones at the airport. That's all he's got.
All he does is
He's
whiff.
a loser there.
Well, once in a while, he'll walk because they're afraid of hitting the chair, so they'll just pitch around him. But they always double him up easily.
Easily.
Hey, before we leave this part of the show, we should get into that Michael Vick lawsuit. This guy is insane. And I don't know. I don't even know why this made the papers, but some guy is suing Michael Vick for $63 billion.
Well, he wrote it out. In relief, plaintiff seeks 63... and then it's followed by 3, 6, 9, 10, 11 zeros.
11
It's
zeros.
not even. It's not even right.
Well, because the commas are like 63, comma, 3 zeros, comma,
and then
3 zeros, comma, 3 zeros, comma, then 2 zeros.
And then it
So
says
it's really a trillion hundred.
Right.
63, and then all those zeros, and then it says in print $1 billion.
Back.
So he wants that.
But he wants it backed by gold and silver, delivered via UPS.
What is he, a Bond villain?
Yes. United
This
States
guy
Postal
has-
Service to the front gates of FCI, Williamsburg, South Carolina, collected from defendant Michael Vick. It's hard to read this because it's in his own handwriting, this complaint against Michael Vick.
Delivered via UPS.
And some of
wants UPS to put gold and silver.
Yeah.
Billions upon billions of dollars.
Hey, read this first part, the actual complaint there.
This suit is a Bivens action and civil rights violation by the Constitution, a laws of the United States, and federal tort claims inflicted by that included but not limited to injury to wildlife, conspiracy, illegal dogfighting, extortion, racketeering, gambling, copyright infringement, identity theft, fraud, threats to commit violent acts, brutality, and tax fraud.
Gotta always throw that tax fraud in there if you got a lawsuit.
Just in case you could get them.
Pay taxes on the all that you just did.
And then violated on the 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 14th Amendment of the Constitution. For relief, plaintiff seeks 63, whatever this total is.
The Second Amendment?
He went 1st, 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 8th, and 14th Amendments.
Wait, the Fifth Amendment? Isn't that your right to not self-incriminate yourself? And the Second Amendment, First Amendment is freedom of speech.
First Amendment is speech. Second Amendment.
Second Amendment is guns.
Yes.
Like the right to bear arms.
Yeah.
Third Amendment is the right to paint your scrotum any color you wish.
It is, oddly, it is.
He's just willy-nilly throwing in
the
amendments.
Right to rape, which people have totally neglected. Yeah.
You know, well, people are interpreting it different now, thinking
That's
the
right.
forefathers weren't into that. But they were.
Of course they were.
By the way, how funny it would be if Michael Vick decided to settle out of court for $58,000 trillion.
Calling up the UPS. How much does the package weigh? 8 billion tons. It's gold.
You got to read some of this. Michael Vick is a quarterback for the Atlanta Falcons. On April 20th, Mr. Vick stole 2 white mixed pit bull dogs from my residence in Holiday, Florida, and used them for dog fighting throughout the Richmond area. Mr. Vick damaged my RFID chips in my dog's collars, so will not be able to track them. These 2 dogs were used for fighting on April 23rd, 24th, and 26th. On April 28th, Mr. Vick sold my dogs on eBay on an eBay auction.
Oh, this is great.
And used the proceeds to purchase missiles from the Iran government.
Oh, you had me until then.
Yeah, it was sounding like, okay,
dude, this is all over the papers today, by the way.
Amazing how you could just.
Who wants to read number 2 there?
I read it. Oh, I like to read.
All right.
Publicly.
Yes.
I was a good reader in church. Michael Vick continued to harass me on May 4th, 2007, by stealing my identity from my coat.
From my coat. He left his identity in his coat?
My
coat.
My identity was used to open new store account cards, to PetSmart and Doggy Warehouse to purchase food from Mr. Vick's illegal dog fighting operation.
Wow. How did he have time to rush for that many yards last night?
Well, why wasn't he working on these missiles?
Now, this is what I wanted to know. Where did the copyright violations come in?
Yeah.
Apparently, here's his number 3. Michael Vick violated my copyright laws by using my copyright name on his personal football outfit and casual clothing without paying before use.
Yeah.
This conspiracy started January 10th, 2001 until the day this suit was written. Mr. Vick uses my name to sell T-shirts, Jonathan Lee Rich's mugs, Mr. Rich's hats.
All right.
Where did this come from? Like, where does he think?
It's coming from, a spaceship. That's what this is coming from.
Can I just read what's at the very bottom of the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Due to restrictions on typewriters, this suit was handwritten.
Restrictions on typewriters.
Yeah, the restrictions are there's no longer any typewriters out there.
My mommy won't let me use the typewriters.
Is he a convict?
Go with 4.
I
don't know.
He's a convict.
Four is the big get here.
4 is great.
On February 10th, 2007, Michael Vick plead allegiance to Al-Qaeda. Pled his allegiance to Al-Qaeda, excuse me. Michael Vick subjected me to microwave testing. The old microwave testing.
Yeah, this guy was wearing a tinfoil hat for sure.
Michael Vick used drugs in school zones.
That's a biggie. That's very illegal.
And Michael Vick is in the business of illegal steroids.
Oh, everyone's
all these
pile
hot
on.
topics.
Not
What
sure
would be
that
better?
He's the victim of that. But
What would be better if this was all true?
All true. Every word of it.
Every
if
bit
Michael
of it.
Vick made a statement today, conceding all of these points.
Look, I absolutely did all this.
Hey, I gotta get your attention here. Someone is telling us on the instant feedback on the copyright thing. Look at the beginning of the suit, the first paragraph. He has his name written with a copyright mark after it.
Yes, there is a little
his
C.
signature. His signature too at the bottom is
Yes.
he's copywritten his name.
All right, and then what's the last one here? Plaintiff praised this court to give relief on these issues.
Yes.
And then plaintiff, go ahead.
Plaintiff prays this court will issue a temporary restraining order against Michael Vick so he can no longer sell my copyrighted material. Michael Vick can't steal any more of my animals, dogs, in parentheses, for dog fighting.
As opposed to a cockatoo that he would steal from dog fighting. This guy's a silly goose.
Michael Vick has to stop physically hurting my feelings and dashing my hopes. He has dashed his hopes.
And then he signs his name with the copyright thing.
Respectfully submitted.
Yeah.
Douglas Niedermeyer.
Yeah. And then he got the copyright after his signature there.
Jonathan Lee Rich's copywritten.
Physically hurting my feelings.
And then it
I have
says,
dashed the hopes of one Jonathan Lee Riches on several occasions, and I'm sorry for that.
I think that.
and then it does say Jonathan Lee Rich's copywritten. And then if you notice, number 40948-018 FCI Federal Correctional Institution in Williamsburg. So yes, he is
why not?
in prison.
I gotta say, I don't think that this lawsuit is really well grounded.
I think it's probably.
You know what, though? He was able to file it. It's filed and has to somehow be dealt with by the court. Whether it's just a 2-second reading.
To write If I Did It of all these charges, like a book of
If I did it. Now, I would have microwave tested by putting the sensors in his attic where he would never see them. If I did it.
If I did it. Allowed. We got our music. I got a hard on. We got to step out.
Oh.
Hey, RobertKellyLive.com. What do you got? I got
the Comedy Central Presents taping August 24th at 6 o'clock. Go to my MySpace, click on the link, and get free tickets if you want to go.
Louis C.K., what do you got?
It's chewed up my tour all over the country. Go to MySpace and please buy my DVD, Shameless.
And go to YouTube and check out your hilarious video.
Clips.
Jimmy, what do you got?
I want someone to send me a photo. There's a billboard of me on the Jersey Turnpike between exits 14 and 15, I think northbound. Please send me a photo of it. Bill Burr called me. I have not seen it yet.
A lot of people calling every day. They've seen it every morning, yeah.
I apologize, but I am going to have to miss the second portion of the program.
What?
I have to go pick up my gal.
What's going on? Where
She's
is she?
going home.
Right away?
Yeah. Well, it takes me an hour to get there.
But she's ready to go right now.
And then they
Just have
check
the surgery.
out.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Can I use your kazoo?
No. Make sure the kazoo and all my things that my mouth goes on gets sterilized and packed away like they usually do.
How about this, baby?
Oh, you keep that filthy dirty, Jim. I love it that way.
Sure, it smells like mushrooms. Wink, wink.
All right, we'll fool around a little bit next.
Fool around. Maybe I'll call in.
How about you call in from your car? That's always fun.
Call in from my car and you can listen to me drive home.
That's always good. We'll do that next.
Give me the hotline number.
All right. Guys, if you're not joining us, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.
Bye.
It's Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Opie and Anthony just got me wild. I just got wild!
We tell you how to get a wow sticker, but we can't plug the website.
Opie and Anthony. The Opie and Anthony Show. This is spreading.
It's Opie. It's Anthony, maybe in a car soon. It's Jim Norton. It's Louis C.K. And, of course, it's Fat Bob Kelly, who needed to go smoke in between shows, and now we can't find him.
Fat, smoking Bob Kelly.
Stupid Bob Kelly has to go smoke.
Stupid, fat.
And possibly jerk off, because we brought Tracy in, the new PD, and he lost his mind. He turned into, what, a 15-year-old?
Yeah.
Oh, the girl with the shorts?
No. She's
an intern.
Oh, okay.
Tracy is the PD here in New York City.
Way to notice, Lou.
I know. Wow.
The shorts with the legs go all the way up to the...
Tracy's the new PD here, and she came in last week when Bob was in for Jimmy. And Bob lost his mind. And as soon as she left, he goes, "That's my type. Oh my God, I'm losing my mind." Oh, hi, Bob.
I was just outside talking to Tracy.
See, I told you.
What was she talking about? The fact that you're going to come in and we're going to do something, and it's just awful.
Well, actually, I told her my fantasy, and
Did you really?
I was actually on the money with probably 4 to 5.
Really?
What, that you get to kiss her toes?
No, that she doesn't want me to speak at all, and she wants me out before the birds chirp.
She said that to you?
No, I said that to her. My fantasy is almost like I come over late.
Yeah.
I get the call.
Yeah.
Just come over. I go, okay. I show up. There's like a silk robe, panties, high heels.
For you to wear.
Laid out. She's standing there smoking a long cigarette saying, "Put him on, faggot."
Yeah. She has a strap-on cock.
Apparently we're on XM, and apparently you knew my fantasy. Yeah, and then we come in, and there's candles lit. And
why are you whispering? Just talk.
I'm not sure this is really.
No. He's really worked up. All
right.
The one thing I want to start by saying, when she came in and you had a little interaction with her, you lost your mind. You couldn't look at her. You were stammering. You were like, you didn't know what to do with your hands. You were trying to make believe you were eating food, but there was really no food around.
I knew what to do with my hands. Trust me. There's just that type of woman, that type of girl
your
that
type, you
does
said.
it for me. Oh my
What
God!
does it? The big natural boobs.
Just that she's a woman.
Yeah.
I love women.
You love women. All right.
The women, and I like the little freckles up here from
too much sun.
Yeah, I like the little freckles, the chest freckles.
Yeah.
And sure, her outfits are driving me nuts, and that long hair, and the beautiful lips, and those eyes, and that little attitude she has. And
she's probably very good as a lover.
Well, you couldn't look her in her eyes though.
Nah, I can't.
You tried. I made you. I made you very uncomfortable. Like, look at her eyes. And you were able to do it for like a second or two, and then you had to look down again.
Yeah, I got to look down. Plus, she's a very powerful woman in here. She comes in with a presence.
You know what?
She's going to spank you?
What? Actually, I think that if I was with her, no, I wouldn't want. I don't like to get spanked. I actually spanked myself once by accident.
Yeah, but you would take a spanking from her.
I would take a spanking.
Yeah.
I'd take a spanking
even
from
if it's
you.
not your sure.
Wait,
but even if it's not her, your
freckles.
fantasy, if she said, "I want to spank you and shit on your bald head and rub it in," you'd do it, right? If she said nothing, either I don't touch you or I just shit on your head and laugh at you. You'll be like, well, I get to see your ass.
Is this your fantasy or is this her fantasy?
Yeah, my fantasy is her doing that to you.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And Bob, what is she wearing?
She's wearing just a silk robe.
The silk robe, the panties.
With nothing on top, but her breasts aren't showing. They're covered. You understand? Almost like
Taboo, like Kay Parker and Taboo.
Exactly. And a little panties, because I don't want to see everything right away.
No.
And
but then she cuts a hole in the panties and shits out of it onto your head, and then molds the shit into like a hairdo for
into
you.
a shit hat,
so that you look like you got a shit hairdo. You're wearing a shit hairdo.
We were looking at shit hat videos about a week.
What is
Don't even get us there again.
Oh,
and she shits so much she molds it into a beehive, like a
That's
fucking,
right.
a net-footed cello.
He looks like he's in hairspray.
I just want to.
We saw a shit hat video. There was so much shit on this chick's head that she couldn't keep her head up straight. It was like tilted.
But has anybody ever shit on somebody's head and then like a bald guy like him that's clean bald and then fashioned it nicely and so it looks like that, you know, like a doll with plastic hair, like Bob the Builder.
I'd love to have that.
Like Bob the Builder. I just shit right on my head.
Yeah.
Actually get like a comb and kind of make comb lines.
That's what I mean. That's what I mean. Nice comb lines like Play-Doh hair.
You talked to her about this outside the studio?
Well, I kind of just told her. I asked her if she wanted to hear it, and she said, "I'll go." And she said, she put a couple rules down. There's no intercourse. Which
God, his voice is shaking. He's really affected by this.
Which I'm into.
Wait, why no intercourse?
I'm looking. I don't want intercourse at all. I don't want to.
One of our first meetings with her, she told Aunt and I haven't been laid in 12 years.
12 years.
Maybe she didn't want people to know that.
12 years.
Come on.
Well,
was it 12 years?
Don't tell two radio hosts.
Months, maybe.
Wait, no. What did she tell us?
It's not 12 years. You can't,
maybe.
you can't be that hot and.
Wait, how long?
12 months. Why is she measuring her not laid like the way people talk about their babies? 12 months.
What was?
I'm in my second trimester of not getting
no.
in my pussy.
She hasn't been with a white guy in 12 years.
Oh, well,
there you go.
There you go.
Wait, she's got to come in here now because now I'm not sure.
No wonder Bob doesn't want to. You can't follow that. 12 years of black.
Dude, I can't follow you.
It's true. I got a rod right now.
Oh, you do.
Cialis.
He's got a big piece.
All right, let's
talk about. So, do you think she shaves or no?
What?
Think she shaves everything?
Why are you whispering now?
Yeah, why is everybody?
Why are you gonna whisper? I hope not. I don't like I do not. I hate a shaved pussy. I want a little patch. Oh, I hate it. I fucking hate it.
I want it to be fucking bald. I want it to look like a profile of Alfred Hitchcock's face. Just a fucking big, meaty fucking...
So basically what you're saying is you want a cock with no hair.
No, I don't.
All right, Bob.
Yes.
So what else was? What are some of the other rules? No intercourse.
No intercourse. And I have to leave. I can't stay.
So what do you got? What are you going to get done with her?
I'm going to get done a lot. Use some toys.
Did you explain that part?
Use some toys.
All right, you'll use.
Actually, put one in my mouth.
You clear?
Oh God,
what's kind of wrong with this guy?
Do you want to be a cuckold for her? Like,
what's a cuckold?
It's just so weird that a beautiful woman inspires you to put on a negligee and fuck your own mouth with a dildo. Look at her tits. I want to fuck my own face with a rubber cock.
Louis has a gift.
How nice her tits are.
What do you? You're probably good at Sudoku too, huh? Just putting the pieces together.
I don't know what that is.
You want the dildo in your mouth and then you're going to work her over that way?
No, it was actually a joke. I wouldn't put the dildo in my mouth and work her over. I'd just suck it.
Wait, would you be a cuckold for her? Like,
what the hell is a cuckold?
I'm explaining to you.
Okay, sorry.
If
I didn't mean
a
to
guy
jump
who likes
down
to be
your throat.
humiliated, like if she's with black guys, she likes black guys, like to be able to watch and be taunted. I've been watching videos like that. I've never been into interracial porn, but boy, am I into it lately.
You mean so a woman is with a black guy and then there's another white guy there going, look at you with that black guy. Is that what it is?
Her father's just holding his chest like
the guy watching has a relationship with the girl that's getting banged.
She's being fucked by a big cock and she's taunting the guy a little bit. And some girls are corny.
Who's taunting?
The woman is taunting the white guy.
Oh, saying look at how this.
Even if she's fucking another white guy, it's not the racial thing. It's just the idea that she's being such a slut and humiliating the guys with. But this one girl is so good. I forget her name, but she's always like, you like that? You like watching me, little bitch? You like watching me, bitch? And she's fucking taunting this guy. It's so, and she's sucking this giant dick and taunting the guy she's with. It's really
just when I think you can't go any further, Norton.
That's not that dirty,
you find something out. You actually have to go backwards now.
Are they all actors?
I don't.
See, that would take me out of it. I would need to know that there's some kind of realism to this thing. Like,
oh yeah.
They have to prove that they're actually a couple, and then I would maybe get into that.
Is psychological.
You watch them, you see that they're really people. They're not real actors. Some of them are porn actors, but the majority of them are not. They're average-looking people.
Yeah, because anytime you watch a porn and they're doing that thing, especially porn now, at least back in the day, they would actually act out the scene as best as they could. Now they'll do the scene half-ass, and then she'll laugh, and she'll say something funny because she just improv the line.
They giggle the whole time because they're about to fuck.
Yeah.
There's no real,
All right, we're trying to get Tracy in studio.
Did you ever see porn bloopers, by the way?
We were talking about porn bloopers about 2 weeks ago.
There's such a funny one.
They do a scene and it's actually well acted.
This girl was blowing this guy. 2 girls sucking cock. One girl had the cock in her hand, and then just out of nowhere, just takes this huge cock and just slaps the other chick in the face with it. It's fucking hilarious.
I would love to see porn bloopers. I've never seen them.
It's on YouPorn. Type in porn bloopers. This chick just sucking the cock. She goes crack, and the other goes ooh.
My friend, she does porn, and I forget what. Is Anthony on the phone?
Yeah, we've been trying to get to him for 5 minutes.
Sorry,
Anthony.
I was just listening to the conversation, and when those movies are real and not movies, it's called a home invasion.
There you go.
I don't like Anthony.
Already missed.
Anthony's seat being empty.
That's weird.
Hey, Anthony.
Yeah.
Ant, we're doing a little. Everyone's moving up a chair here. Jimmy, why don't you move over to Anthony's? All right.
Oh.
Louis, why don't you move over to Jimmy's spot? And Bob, why don't you go to the couch?
I'm gonna have to.
Go to the couch, Bobby.
All right, nice talking to you. If I had Anthony's button, I'd push it right now.
Already, someone's fucking up the program. Look at this idiot. No, you fucked up. I get to go, asshole. I fucking hate New York this time driving.
Why?
Speaking of, this is not acting. This is Anthony every day of his life driving home. Anthony, where are you?
This fucking guy. I'm on Van Dam, and this dumb fucker was trying to make a left turn, so he blocks the entire lane that I'm in, by trying to make a left turn.
Nobody likes a tattletale except, of course, me.
Oh my God, no!
Can you get next to him and get him to talk on the air?
Oh, he already the turn. I'll get people to yell. Believe me, I get people yelling at me all the time. The savage fucking drivers that drive these black cars. Taxing and limousine service, not the yellow cabs, but the black car drivers.
Yeah.
They are, the town cars, horrid drivers. When they get shot and they are found slumped over a wheel, I laugh because I cannot stand them.
They're way worse than cabs.
Fucking paperwork. They're filling out paperwork, and the light's green. It's an arrow. There's a gap of 5 cars in front of them, and I missed the light because this guy is fucking filling out. I had to go to blah 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 blah.
No, those
whining. Stop it! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Jimmy's working your buttons.
Audience right now, if Jimmy has that sound effects machine.
Oh, it's going to be a long hour and a half.
But that,
well, dude, are you still in the actual intersection?
No, I got past that. Dude, I don't sit there like, what do I do?
Discipline.
I'm sidewalking it. I do whatever it takes to get around fucking assholes. I break the... I am above the law. I don't pay attention to lights. I don't pay attention to speed limits.
Yep. Hey, why is your phone crapping out? No, it's weird. Like, Anthony was just here 20 minutes ago in a very happy mood, considering that his chick went through some minor surgery. Now he's in his car, and this is like, your whole mood has changed, sir.
Outside of the Holland Tunnel, miserable.
Yeah.
These New York and Jersey cocksuckers that have no concept that there are other people on the road that want to get somewhere. Like,
well, you know it's them. You know it's them.
You are never to blame.
Oh my God, Jimmy.
Jesus, that's terrible.
Like, no one has anywhere to be. They're just out here to fuck with me. Why don't they drive fast? How come do they ever look at the flashing walk, don't walk sign and realize that light's going to turn fucking red in a minute or in a couple of seconds? Why don't I get through so that the guy behind me maybe could get through too? No, but they leave 18 car lengths in front of them, and the second it turns yellow, they hit the gas, and they get through, and I get stuck. Why don't hit the gas?
Whippersnapper.
What? Yeah. Go ahead, Ant.
Hit the gas earlier, and we can all get through. But these
boring.
Oh, got it boring.
I hit the wrong button. No, I meant to hit. How do I switch banks on this fucking thing? No one's helping me. I was trying to hit what? What?
That was it.
Very complicated.
What?
Oh, sorry.
Now here we go. We get on the expressway, and of course, on this on-ramp that's as long as a runway, you have to do 20 miles an hour because the highway. Oh, here we go.
You know, this is like your traffic report.
Yeah.
It's an irritated fucking guy who hates people. Let's see what's going on the roads. These motherfuckers.
Louis, we used to tape ourselves coming to work. Oh, it was a lot of fun.
Dude, you want to beep your horn? I like
then they'll move.
Anthony.
You fucking Jersey cunt. This guy looks at me. He thinks he's going to be all fast with me. He wanted to cut in front of me. I didn't let him. And now he's looking at me like I'm a fucking douchebag. You fucking... Oh, if I could use racial epithets.
Lean out the window and go,
Good evening.
Now he's nowhere to be found. Come on, douchebag.
dude, you gotta relax. You have a heart attack. Just relax, man. Just tell the guy just to relax and...
Try the wine.
have a drink together.
I'm in the white painted like part where you're not supposed to be. There we go. Nope, stay there. There we go. I don't like people that you come up on their ass and right when you decide to go around, they decide it's time to get out of the way. Oh, that scared me. I heard a siren. I thought I was being pulled over.
So the other guy's bothering you, right?
He stinks, and I don't like it.
We lost you.
What?
We lost you.
We lost you for a second.
Oh, I'm still here. I said I'm never around the problem long. I yell, and then I'm 80 miles an hour past them.
You after someone fucks over you, just kind of go.
Go ahead, go on, leave. Pardon you.
I bet you that they're fucking. You know what it is, dude? They're driving expensive cars.
Goddamn rich cunt.
So childish.
This fucking rules.
Hey, is there a lot of cars out there, Ant? What do we got going on?
Yeah, it's packed. Watch yourselves. That could be a problem.
Yeah.
But I seem to be moving along at a pretty good pace right now.
They seem a little more relaxed. You're on your way.
Are you in the tunnel yet?
Expressway. I'm okay, except for these cabs that are in the left lane for no reason, doing, let's see, 50 miles an hour. We're on the expressway. 70 at least. And they get this attitude like, I'm going fast enough. No, you're not. Look how close I am to you.
Yeah, no, if there's somebody behind you that's close to your bumper, you're not going fast enough.
Yeah.
Oh, could you get out of the way? Holy Jesus, fuck.
Stop whining. Stop whining.
Oh, not
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Fuck you, Schwarzenegger.
Did you see that
jerk? Dude, you know what? You gotta relax, dude. You're in traffic. You just,
Act like wherever you are, that's the place to be.
Place to be. And I'm not in traffic. I'm in, like, cars that don't know to get the fuck out of the left lane.
Boring.
Dick. Shut up. This cab has got to move.
You dick.
I love this button. I don't have to say anything.
Yeah, you know what I'm afraid of? Jimmy is not going to want to give that up.
I don't already.
Yeah.
Sucks. This sucks.
He was
I fucking love this machine.
And he was calling the guy in your way a dick, by the way.
Yeah, not you.
Not you.
We'll give him a machine with one button that works.
Just one. One lousy button we'll give him.
Why not just call... I actually want my own machine. I think I could really contribute.
No.
I know how to do this.
Thank God.
No.
Penis. Show.
Hey, Jimmy, Jimmy's like kind of sitting at your seat, Ant. He's also fiddling with your whistles and stuff.
No, don't fit. I swear. I'm going to just have all new ones, and I won't use them until I get new ones.
I'm not doing... Oh, wait.
Unless you
what? What do you need?
Just make sure the girl doesn't come in.
Oh, all right. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Your
no.
bell is going to get rung by his little Willy bell ringer.
He's
He's ringing the bell.
He's ringing the bell with his penis, Anthony.
He's ringing the bell.
I couldn't stop him. His big mushroom head was pounding down on your bell.
He just checked into the hotel with his cock.
Oh no!
He just paged a bellboy with his panasia.
I know
Anthony,
use it with a fart.
huh?
No, I didn't...
Oh, dude, you got to make the whistle blow by using a fart.
No, I'm not... I don't have to fart.
Well, hey, let it be known that... Hold on. Let it be known that
Whistle's
Steve
going in the
just handed
asshole.
Jimmy the whistle.
Oh.
The whistle is in his asshole.
The whistle's in his ass, Anthony. I tried to
He's
stop
gonna make
him.
it whistle.
Yeah.
Make it whistle.
He's going to try to make it whistle.
Let's go.
It's roller skating time, everybody.
I don't have to... I'm not going to make it whistle.
Make it whistle.
Why not?
Well, we're taking pictures of Anthony's whistle and Jimmy's butt crack.
Oh, God.
Dude, you can reuse this.
Oh, you can hear the little balls.
He just dropped it out of his ass without using his hands. It's now on the couch.
Can you fart hard enough to ring that bell, I wonder? Like
No, I can't. I don't have to cut a gasser at all, actually.
No.
Can you shit and let it drop on top of the bell?
Oh, what's that? What's that, Ant?
Does he have a gasser that could blow the whistle?
No, I was going to try that, but I didn't, so for myself.
What if you use the horn with the bubble end there and blow air into your asshole with that horn?
And see if your eyes bulge out.
Yeah. And see if it farts back out again.
Our anus.
No, I don't want to mess with that because that's expensive.
What is?
I don't want to fuck with this bullhorn.
Oh, yeah, don't mess with the bullhorn.
Just the bell.
Yeah.
Just the bell. Here.
Believe me, I will send out a lowly intern and make him get me new everything.
We already knew that, but we figured it would be fun for 5 minutes for the show.
Wait, what is he doing? He's putting his balls inside the bell of that horn. He's blowing the horn onto his balls.
He's got his two peaches stuffed in your horn.
Stuffed in. Like a couple of hairy melons in a tuba.
That was almost like a cartoon.
Oh, my God.
That's how Bugs would stop the guy from beeping the horn.
There you go.
All right, well, you might want to throw that on the couch,
I
though.
freed it up. What?
Yeah.
Throw it all away. It gets thrown away.
Well, you should reuse that whistle, though. That'd be a fucking great moment.
You could sell that on eBay, that horn. It's had your balls in it.
When I put it in my mouth and say how familiar it tastes.
All right, Ann, how's the ride? Good?
Yeah, we're doing good. I could just sit here and, you guys do a show. I'll chime in.
All right.
Food.
All right. All right, why don't we bring Tracy in here?
All right.
And Bob, in between shows, talked to Tracy about his little fantasy.
Yeah.
Obviously Bob's got the girlfriend and stuff, but this is like that window shopping thing. You're just kind of taking a peek and speaking your mind a little bit.
No, it's not like...
But it's funny because we didn't do this on the radio, but in between shows, Tracy did come in and Bob did lose his shit.
Yeah.
He really lost his mind. So,
was it like Sam Bob Zombie?
Close.
Yeah.
I hope he described the Sam thing for everybody. He looked kind of like a newborn fawn. He couldn't stand up without holding on to anything.
Little rickety legs.
He was shaking so bad his knees were just wobbling.
Knees bending outwardly.
Yeah.
His mother's licking
It's really like the first time you get
afterbirth off his face.
Shaky, kind of nervous thing. That's what he looked like.
Right. Oh, by the way, Anthony, good news. We got a sweeper. Anthony's fucking traffic report. It just came in from Tim. Let's take a listen to this here.
It's Anthony's fucking traffic report on the Opie and Anthony Show.
There you go. All right. Hey, Tracy, why don't you sit on the couch there?
Yelling.
Tracy, our fine PD here in New York City for 92.3 K-Rock. You're on the XM show, so you can curse and stuff.
Hi, Trace.
Well, that's good because I really can't control my language.
So Bobby said that he had discussed his thing with you.
It's more of my fantasy.
He said that he was sharing some of his fantasies.
And what exactly was it? What did he say?
You better get your head and your ass wired together, or I will take a giant shit on you.
No, that's not exactly what he said.
Okay.
That's way off.
Hey, Bob, will you look at her, please?
I'm trying to,
Yeah,
but
Bob was nervous. He said,
Are you about size 14?
But it was very generous, I think, that you let him share it with you.
In front of a whole bunch of people, too. That all.
Wait, how did it go about? He walked up to you and just said, "This is my fantasy"?
No.
What did you exactly say?
I kiss you on the mouth.
I was outside smoking, and she actually turned the corner, and
she turned the corner.
Yeah, she turned the corner.
What?
Yeah, he sees it so dramatic. Was her hair blown in the wind?
Actually, there was a little breeze, which is weird because there's no breeze out there today. And she turned the corner, and she said, she goes, "You got a light, stud?" And then she started singing the song, "You better wake up," or something like that, like Grease, I think. But no, then she turned the corner, and I said, I have a fantasy. Can I tell you?
Show me how you suck a guy's cock. The last time I
I was close, not right to that point right away. I mean, I kind of, I said, she said, yeah, go ahead, with kind of an attitude, which actually made me more turned on. Like, if you say the wrong thing, I might punch you in the face.
Right.
Which I liked.
Look at her, not me.
I can't, because Norton's chin or lack thereof is in the way.
Did she say anything to you?
This is a giant cock.
No, she didn't say that. Trust me. You've seen my cock.
He told me it was the size of a thumb, which kind of just ruined the whole thing at that moment. So.
Oh. Yeah, well, no. I mean, it's a fist and a thumb. Maybe.
Hey, you told us it's been a while since you had sex, and I might have blew up your spot by saying it's been 12 years, and I guess that's wrong.
12 years?
12 years.
20 months.
20 months, all right.
20 months.
Why?
12
Why
years
is
is
that
way
selective?
too long.
Why 20 months?
Because I'm picky.
Okay.
Because you're what?
I'm picky.
Oh, picky.
It's the voice, too. You hear the voice?
You like the voice,
Oh,
Bob?
she smokes like a pack a day.
So when you were telling her all your fantasies, were you doing with the blueberry that's stuck in between your teeth all morning?
Do I have one? Yes. Can I just say something, though? It's not like that's going to detract from my face and my tits.
You got a big ass blueberry skin on it in the middle of his teeth.
That's actually going to help me.
Yeah.
It's going to actually detract. It's going to make her focus on that dumb tooth rather than my tits and my stomach.
Oh, come on. You look good, Bobby. Relax.
You're a swell-looking fellow.
Hey, Bobby.
What size are your tits is what I want to know.
I actually have.
Oh.
No, it's all right. I like that. That's nice. We can play around. We can, have fun.
Share bras.
I have, there's no need to get mean. But, jeez.
Well, that's what she was getting at. And I was trying to protect you, but you said no problem here, so I go.
I was
Talk about your man boobs with Tracy.
You don't have to fucking turn on me either.
I'll go in with you. Bob and I probably have legitimate bra sizes. We just don't know what they are. But I'm sure that, I don't know, I'm probably a 34B or something.
I'm probably a 36B.
Yeah.
And once a month a C.
What it? Did we have some
Anthony, we couldn't hear you, bro.
Anthony.
Yeah, this is going just like the fantasy that Bobby was spelling out before the break. Just like it. Talking about your man tits with the girl instead of all that sexy shit you were talking about earlier.
Yes,
right.
Exactly.
Yeah, the key word would be fantasy.
So, Bob, why do you like Tracy? Tell her to her face.
You know what she has?
Stand up, Tracy.
And
Please.
She has this. Remember back, who was the chick that was in Superman?
Oh, Margot Kidder.
You remember how hot she was?
Margot Kidder was a dog.
No, I'm going to tell you.
Teeth out and
dog. What is wrong with you?
Tracy,
I apologize for our friend.
Let me finish.
Margot Kidder was a kook.
Hang on. Yeah, she's a kook now.
She took her front teeth out and hung out in people's backyards.
Yeah, now.
That's the answer you come out with?
No, there's that look of that woman when they had... It was like the natural hair and long, and it's she's just all natural, but she's a woman. There's something she's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Ant's laughing at you. She's all natural and she's a woman. What do you like? All natural men usually?
I'm kind of nervous.
Yeah, obviously.
She's actually standing in the pose that I had in my fantasy when she opened the door.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like that. All she's missing is the robe.
Yeah.
No, she's completely sexy. You're right.
Yeah, there's something about her, man. Look at her.
Because also she's. I mean, I don't know. We gotta be. I don't want to.
I guess you're nervous too.
No, I just don't want to. Because some women don't like to hear it, but because she's older, you're not 21,
right?
So she owns the sexuality. She just goes.
Right.
You can tell that when she put these clothes on, she said, "These are going to make my tits look nice, and these shoes make my legs very fuckable." So I'm gonna put them on.
Way to phrase it, Lou.
She's. Do you want to? But she owns it because it's her power, and she's not.
Bobby says in the morning.
What's that? Bobby says that when he puts his shoes on, they're going to make my legs look fuckable.
Oh.
I don't look at Tracy like that. We work together. It's a professional relationship, and I respect what she does as the program director.
Okay, I think I'm being a really good sport here.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
I don't want to do that. I just want you to open the door in that outfit and
Hey, Tracy, not to change subjects, but did you have a problem with Miss Jones?
Did I have a problem with her?
Yeah.
Not at all.
Well, do you know Black Voices at AOL.com? Tracy, last name, former bigwig who ran Hot 97, is portrayed as a low-down, lying, celebrity-seeking bitch who often criticized Miss Jones's show without offering any tools.
What's that?
And?
Is there something there?
No, she's trying to sell books.
Who's that?
Miss Jones.
Oh, you're in her book?
Yeah.
And what did she say about you?
Basically what you just said.
What the...
Who's Miss Jones?
Oh, we're going to get into that on the other side.
She's a radio host here.
You just gave us a nice little thing to talk about on the other side.
Who threw Toddle into the fucking... What is she?
The tsunami.
Fast, yes.
Oh, we'll get into that.
Tsunami
Tracy.
song. That was that chick.
You got some...
Listen, I've been trashed in so many books and on so many radio shows. At this point, it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, but you got some pit bulls now. Trust me. We're going to have some fun
So
with
I got
that.
some backup?
Sure.
Right,
you got some pit bulls that are going to have a lot of fun with what I just read in the coming weeks.
Well, Miss Jones.
Liar whore, and you know it.
There you go. Exactly.
For the record, I didn't say that.
No.
All right, so let's wrap up this fantasy thing. What else there, Bob? You like the boobies? What else? The hair?
Well,
the eyes? What do you
it's
got?
exactly what...
Oh, he likes your freckly boobs, too, he said.
Well, then just the chest. I like those little freckles. Like, because you've been in the sun. You know, you lay it in your backyard or on your roof or something like that.
Topless on Reese Park.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Dude, I might...
Wait, you go topless in a what?
On Reese Park.
Where's that?
It's right between Brooklyn and Queens.
Where? Can you give me... Can someone Google
you want
that?
directions?
Wait,
And I want dates.
Hold on. Is it a nude beach?
No, anywhere in New York it's
So
legal.
do you see the kids kind of hanging around you?
There's other topless
Does
women.
it bother you that there's vans of old men with popcorn just staring at you?
No.
No?
It turns her on.
So if a guy stares at you while you're out naked, with topless, I should say, and a guy, dudes are looking at you, you have no problem with that.
I'm kind of oblivious to it. I'm just like in my own world, not paying attention.
Honestly, please answer me. Is there any part of you that was like...
Wait, you're oblivious to people looking at you as you're topless? That's such a lie.
I'm serious. I'm sitting there reading or listening to the station. I'm not paying attention.
You know guys are looking at you if you're topless.
Yeah, but she's a strong and self-possessed woman, so they don't have any power over her with their looks. Like, it's one thing if a guy can look at a woman's tits and make her feel differently, that's him having power over her.
But
she's a strong person who doesn't care. It's like somebody looking at your face. Like, I don't care you're looking at my face. I don't give a shit.
She's got perfect.
Her tits, she knows they're great. She puts them in the sun.
Perfect.
She enjoys the feeling of the warm sun on her tits.
They're perfect.
That guy can go fuck himself.
Yeah, that's what I say. Fuck him, too. That guy's me, but
Bob is turned on by that indifference also.
Hold on, we got info on this park. E-Rock, you know something about this park? That she the sunbathes topless in?
Yeah, it is actually kind of common where it is. It's over in the Rockaways.
Thank you.
Wait, it's a common thing for the girls to be topless there?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it is a common thing. I've heard that.
Can guys take out their stomachs?
No.
And that's all you got, E-Rock? And are there pervs just kind of hanging around there because they can see topless women?
It depends on the time of year because sometimes there's a lot of families around that area. But for the most part, there is a lot of older gentlemen just perusing the beach with their metal detectors.
That's true.
But they're there the night before dropping a shitload of nickels.
It's like, ooh, I found a nipple ring.
Are you
a lot of nipple rings on that beach.
You don't have any piercings, right?
I do.
You do? Can I guess where?
You can guess. I don't think I'll be able to tell you, but you can
Well,
guess.
she doesn't wear a bra, so obviously no nipple rings.
I would say ears and belly button.
Nah, she goes a little crazier than that.
I would say clitoris.
Clitoral hood.
I would say above the labia.
I would say.
Are you expecting me to answer?
No, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
I told you. It's
She
all
goes
it's
belly
up to
button,
you.
obviously, right?
Ears and belly button.
You got a little belly button ring. Yeah, that's
belly
obvious.
button.
Oh, look at that stomach.
That's pretty damn
Look
good.
at that stomach. Are you out of your mind? God, that makes me angry.
Why? She's a lovely lady.
I want to bite a pencil. That friggin' stomach is just insane. She's a woman.
Yes.
Imagine showing up. You know she'd have some cool music I never heard of on.
Some tribal beat.
Yeah, some type of like jazzy tribal thing she got when she visited Africa on a tour and whenever she was there. And oh God bless. And everything about you's natural. Can I say that?
Or the last time she went to a Puff Daddy party.
Oh Jesus, negative.
She likes the you know.
What? She likes the blacks?
She likes blacks.
Oh, you like black dudes?
Yep.
Wow,
My flavor.
We'll definitely not have sex then.
That's her.
We weren't having sex anyway, but
It's not like the fact that she's doing black guys is what ruined it.
Yeah, but if she's doing
You were
black guys,
3
you can
black
officially-
dicks away from fucking
You could
her.
officially have
That's
sex
true.
with her and
3
it's
black
not
dicks.
sex.
3 black dicks ago, she would have.
What are you saying? My dick is small, her vagina's
No, she's
huge.
not
I don't know
black.
what you're saying.
Is there a reason for that, or is it something you always liked?
This is a giant cock.
Is there a reason for black guys, or you don't? It's just the guys you always liked.
no, it was just that was the social circle I moved in, and that's who I met, and this was a long time. So those are the people you deal with, those are the people you meet, those are the people you end up dating.
Right. So what are you dealing with now?
Nobody.
You have no social circle.
20 months she went.
20
I have a rabbit.
A rabbit.
Prison?
Yeah.
Is he still on the phone?
Yeah, he just said your social circle is basically prison.
Would you work in a cafeteria?
I had a hairnet on.
So do you like white guys too, or that's just?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
She likes a rabbit right
That was
now.
convincing.
And we're talking about these.
I don't know why she hasn't hooked up in 20 months. though.
What's the name of your vibrator there?
The iVibe rabbit, and it's purple.
The what?
iVibe.
Is that the
The
rabbit?
iVibe rabbit.
Do you have any glass dildos?
No,
I swear to God,
That's
I thought she meant an
dangerous.
animal.
No, the rabbit
to
is
God,
a
I
very
thought you meant a
popular
pet.
sex toy.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's many different versions.
I have.
You're doing it with that thing? That looks scary.
What thing?
We got a copy of the iVibe rabbit. Look at this thing, Blue. The hell?
Looks like
Nice.
a cell phone.
It looks like a cell phone.
It looks like you call somebody on that fucking
She's
thing.
fucking the original cell phone with the
Jesus.
battery
Yeah,
pack.
how many minutes you get with that thing when you're not
Jesus, you can make a
rubbing your clit off?
You can make a smoothie with that.
It gets caught on the piercing, though.
You could crush ice and make a little smoothie.
It looks like you bought it from a Mr. Softy truck.
See, she just gave you a little tip where the other piercing was, but you weren't listening.
I already knew where it was.
You're a bad listener.
I knew where it was. I called it.
All right. Well, wow. What do you do with that thing? I mean, that's crazy.
Do you fight like gladiators with that? Wow.
Do you ever feel?
No one's getting great at those buttons.
Do you ever feel silly when you're using the iVibe rabbit vibrator?
silly.
Why would I feel silly?
What does it tell jokes?
Because it looks kind of. It doesn't. It looks kind of robotic.
See, that's
Yeah,
how
hence
it looks
its
like
appeal.
but it has a big, like a square.
that
box
shows
with
how
buttons
that's
and
how
stuff.
unvisual women are. It does. She doesn't. That's how little appeal a penis actually has. It could be fucking purple with gray buttons on it
Yeah.
and an LED display,
It is
and
purple.
it's just as good as a cock.
It is purple?
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Fancy talk for a whore.
It could actually have Don Knotts' face on it. And
Yeah.
it wouldn't
She's
matter.
like, fine.
As long as it didn't have yours,
It's not like a it's not like,
Wait, go back to that picture. It looks like a.
Why are we gonna? Jesus!
It looks
Why
like
are we
a-
gonna cut me out? I mean,
It looks like a remote for your TV too. How many? How many? Can you change your channels with that thing in between
really,
sessions?
you can
It says-
program it to change your cable and
says-
open your garage.
What's the hype? It's a vibrator designed after the iMac computer. Hey, Lou, you like the iMac,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
All right, and comes in the same array of colors. The
it's
iVibe
like
Rabbit
it's like the old Blueberry iMacs when they were like blueberry and raspberry the colors.
has advanced IC chip technology that allows you perfect control over your pleasure. How it's supposed to be used, although it does make a pretty centerpiece, you kick back, send it in, turn it on, and enjoy all its wild pleasures.
send it in UPS.
And the best parts for first and foremost, its power.
Power.
If wanted to, those rabbit ears can go all crazy on your clit. Speaking of the rabbit, it has been attached to the shaft so it could flex back. Now you can insert all 7 inches. You go for the all 7?
I'm not answering this question.
All right. All 7 inches of the shaft.
Hope goes okay. It'd be funny if you go over there, there's two of them taped together.
I'm not really sure how.
On the end of a broomstick.
I'm not really sure how far I can take
I was
this.
just trying to add funny to funny.
Don't take it that far because Tom will kill me.
Gilding the lily a little.
Yeah, we can't.
Yeah, we're not really sure how far we can take it because technically she's our boss.
Yeah, let's.
Come on, Bob. Actually, she would never give us a problem. It would be Tom.
What's that supposed to be? Some kind of sick joke?
You want to hear my fantasies about Tom?
Hold on, let me.
Yes, I fantasize about his tie.
Hold on, here we go. 7 inches of shaft without worrying about whether or not the rabbit ears will lie up against your clit. A major improvement from the classic jackrabbit. Do you agree?
That thing was such a pain in the ass, right? You had to worry about how the ears.
You hated the jackrabbit?
You know what? The batteries kept dying really quickly. This one has more staying power.
It's a convenient all-in-one toy. There's no separate controller or battery compartment to keep track of. It's all at the base of the vibrator.
Her neighbors think she's been doing renovation for 10 years. What is she doing in there?
Hey, you gotta, and they suggest you hold on to it Harry Carey style. They're suggesting you use the vibrator Harry Carey style.
Harry Carey. Oh, I see.
They have ones with remote controls too.
Yeah. All right.
You know, those glass dildos are great, though.
How far away do you get from your vagina that you need a remote control?
All right, now we're taking
across
this a little bit too far.
Remote control.
Jesus, how many black guys have you
about a
been with?
remote control vibrator?
Yeah, can
Am I
you
supposed
take
to
it
ask
off?
you about the weather after that? Any follow-up to that question is disgusting.
You know, Lou, you have to realize that we can't. She's our boss. We can't talk to her.
I don't work here. Fuck you.
You look like assholes right now, man.
Sorry, you're right.
All right, keep going. Is there anything else on this page worth mentioning?
Yeah, at some point I actually have to go and do some work.
Yeah.
She's uncomfortable. She's a little.
Yeah, she's gonna go.
No, I'm being really good about this.
Ready?
Oh, you're fantastic. And that's why I love you.
Hold on. Say music's playing. You're cool. This is what K-Rock's playing. Say you're all right. Oh, boy, Green Day. Haven't heard them in a while.
Hey, when do you take...
Yeah. Doesn't sound anything like their old stuff.
No.
Hey, a lot of work to do today. All right.
Yes, all right, date rape, play 11. When do you take over the music?
What do you mean?
Like, are they still programming out of Los Angeles?
No, she's been doing it.
Okay.
Her big decision is what to follow up the Green Day record with. Should I go with Red Hot Chili Peppers today, or should I do some Sublime?
I like the playlist. They play Sublime too much.
No, I like the Sublime.
Too much, though. It's good.
Oh, no, Sublime.
Not enough song. I want to hear Eben. I don't just want to hear David.
Sublime needs to be heard by many more people.
Yeah.
They never got their proper due.
Well, they have now that he overdosed.
How many songs are you playing by Sublime? We heard Date Rape this morning.
I think there's like 5 in the library.
That's not bad.
How many Ozzy songs?
You know, I don't know.
Okay. I would like an answer.
And by the way, that's not what I'm spending my days doing. It's trying to find other air personalities. So we have some other people in the air.
Screaming at me.
Representative from California
What happened?
Nothing.
He's pointing up.
No, I wasn't. I was pointing to this because you whapped.
Yeah, I know. I whapped it. And it
went.
All right, Bob. Are you done with her or what?
Yeah. Well, first of all,
done abusing me.
I haven't abused you.
Yeah, why don't
I
you
hope
say
you
something
know
nice?
that.
How about
I've
a hug or
actually-
something?
I haven't abused you at all. I hope you know that. I've actually just.
How about a hug?
I've just explained, and my fantasy wasn't, it wasn't like I was holding you down and pulling your hair and making you say.
Yeah, that would have been interesting at least.
Well, I was actually, if you got what I was trying to say, I was actually saying that. That's exactly what I wanted to do, but apparently you didn't get the joke.
No, I didn't.
We lost Anthony. He must have made it to the hospital there.
But yeah, I mean, she's just amazing. She really is.
All right, what about a hug or something? We got to end this with something nice.
I don't.
You're gonna make her touch.
Yeah, is that skeeving you out?
See, this is the
don't
thing.
make her touch him.
This is where you suck, Opie.
No, I don't suck.
Hang on one second. I'll tell you why. Because she actually would give me a little flirt here and there. The smallest amount that would actually do me for like the weeks that I probably don't see her.
Yeah.
But now she's like treating me like that fucking hunk of shit.
In other words, I played
Accurately.
perfectly. Thank you. Thank you, Jimmy.
Good job. Good
I
job.
played
His job isn't to help you enjoy
Right.
yourself.
Don't give a
His job
shit
is to
about your
entertain
pleasures.
America by shitting on your face.
You fucking redheaded asshole. Him with his butt.
Wait. Oh, Jane says, nice choice. Very good.
We like Tracy.
Nothing wrong with Jane's
much
addition.
as
Tracy, I'm going to admit something.
amazing.
I hate women in radio, and we've talked about it for many, many years. And you got the big eyes, and you got shocked. But I'm going to say something nice. We respect you, and we like working with you so far.
Thank you. I like working with
Because
you
people
guys.
have asked, because like, dude, you guys had awful things to say about women in radio all these years, and like, yeah, she's got a little edge to her, and she's doing good so far.
I'm
She's
not
doing
really
good.
like other women in radio.
Well, duh.
She's not bad to look at either.
That wasn't why I was hired, believe it or not.
She's actually better than a poke in the eye. That's
You're saying she was hired for her tits?
What are you saying,
Why
Bob?
would they hire somebody
Bob?
for? Because the fact that like at the virus shows, you have women walking around with no clothes on. Nobody's even talking to them.
Right.
Like the strippers at the virus shows.
Yeah, I
like,
know.
excuse me, I'm trying to get a glass of water. Could you get your tits out of my way? Like nobody cares.
I ignore those dopes
Why
at the
give a
virus
key
show.
position to a woman for her tits when the tits are like laying around like dirty socks?
Right.
Exactly.
Jesus.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree with you.
Okay.
I knew she was the real deal because the first time she came in here, Bobby, was a Wednesday, and she was going to flash us for Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
Oh,
and she's our boss.
That's pretty good.
And
What's
Tom
today?
said, "Don't fucking do that."
Why would Tom do that?
Bob prevented her from flashing us.
You know
The
what?
first day
She
came
suns
in
her
here.
tits next to the BQE all the time.
Yeah.
How much does it really matter?
Let's Google
Everybody
Earth.
going to Queens.
When are you laying out? Let's
From
Google
3 to
Let's
5.
Google Earth and try to find you.
God, I should
funny
have
would
told you where
that
I'm going.
Oh, that'd be funny if we just all showed up with vans of freaking pests, stared at you, and you
Thank
tried.
God the summer's almost over.
That's right.
And she got us the stripper pole.
Nice.
So far, only guys have used it, which is a problem, but we'll work on that.
We have a penthouse chick coming in, I think. Who's going to do
tomorrow or today. What happened?
Can she sit on top of it?
Maybe tomorrow.
Are you really going to have a girl in there?
Finally, yeah. And she got the new WoW stickers made, and she got the pasties made. I don't know why we need 10,000 pasties, but she got them made.
I didn't make 10,000.
Yeah.
I thought pasties on parade, could be fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
You should have done a car crash.
Okay, terrific.
Yeah. All right, how about a hug? How about one little hug?
Just come over and give me a hug.
An
Let's
innocent hug. He's got a girlfriend.
Then can I go?
Yeah. Can I go too to the bathroom?
All right, a very like a hip hop hug, not a real one.
Easy with your. All right.
Wait, what's a hip hop
All right, you're
hug?
good looking.
That's
but-
where you
fake
shake
kinda
hands and you put the shaking hand between the bodies.
All right, it's
You
just.
have to keep some
all right, let's not
contact.
get carried away.
I thought.
I really do have a crush, but I mean, come on.
Look at you.
Let's not get carried away, Trace.
You're
Okay?
sweating. All right, you got the blueberry out of your teeth, so this is good.
Did I really?
Yes.
All right, I'm approaching you now, Bob.
Here she comes.
Bob's now he's stuffing more
Here she
blueberries
comes.
in between his teeth. There's
There they go. Their
Tracy.
bodies are going to touch.
Look,
She's
look,
taking his
she's-
hand. She's showing him how.
Ew, she doesn't want anything to do with you.
That was really sad.
Bob, how bad was that? Let's be honest. She didn't want anything to do with you.
You're acting like it's the first time it's ever happened to me in my life.
You like the elephant man with a burlap sack
Bye,
over your
Tracy.
head.
I am
not an animal.
There goes Tracy.
Bye, Tracy. Take care, sweetie.
Goodbye.
Oh, now you're
Sure,
all.
Bob. Take
That-
care.
Take care, sweetie.
Hey, baby doll. Hey, doll face. Good for you, huh?
Hey, go get yourself something.
Yeah.
So how did her appearance go?
She was very badly raped.
I guess we lost Ann. I think he's at a hospital right now, so. All right, why don't we take a break?
I'm doing good with these buttons, I think.
You're terrific.
And if you knew the gasser, I just passed up.
Oh, God.
No, it's.
I didn't do it.
We'll know in
I'm
a
fucking.
second.
Dude,
my
this-
lungs are processing
something
your
right here.
shit. My lungs are taking particles of your shit and dispersing them into my bloodstream, into my brain. So.
Attaboy. You're welcome.
Yep.
All right, the station's running fine. Hey, this was made for you, Jimmy.
On the next Opie and Anthony show, Opie and Anthony face their toughest challenge yet.
Hey, this is Jim Norton.
Listen as one man describes an addiction
Wherever there were cocks, there was me.
and how he went from one cock to many.
I was taking 100 a night. What do you think of them apples?
Then you'll hear a horrifying tale of a bukkake party gone wrong.
Blurka, 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 blurka.
All over my fat, colorless stomach. You can't tell where the cum ends and my skin begins.
Blurka, blurka, blurka.
Plus, an ending you won't want to miss.
That's right. I say a couple of men do some docking and settle this.
It all happens on the next Opie and Anthony show.
Hey, that's not bad, man. Who did that,
Pretty
Derek?
good.
Derek did that. That's a good job right there.
That's pretty good stuff.
All right.
I would watch that movie.
We got Louis C.K., we
I
got
would've
Bob
started
Kelly,
it.
we got Jimmy.
Nothing. Ooh. I like you on the buttons.
You finally used it correctly.
I'm enjoying the buttons.
All right, we'll regroup. And
You
we'll
look
continue.
like a button.
It's Opie
Do I?
Anthony.
I didn't.
How about a little variety?
Greg Hughes and Anthony Cumia have announced
We hate women and we butt sex each other.
No, we shan't be doing that.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Which one of you guys can eat my ass right now? It's fantastic.
It's Opie and Anthony. Anthony, of course, went home early today, but he did a fine job from his car for a while.
He's
Bob
picking
Kelly in
his gala
studio.
from the hospital.
Yeah, Jim Norton in studio. Louis C.K. in studio. And there was something, I can't remember. There was something with Bobby that I was thinking about in the bathroom. Oh, your sick contest you want to do.
Well,
Why don't you explain? Because I'm going to sound like an ass if I do it.
What, the baby wipe?
Yeah, he wants to do a baby wipe contest.
What is that? Well, that's where you get a thing of baby wipes, and then you just randomly, everybody picks one, and you have to take one swipe of your ass and see who has the cleanest or dirtier ass.
Why the fuck do you want to?
I actually like that.
How about let's go to a ball game and hang around or something?
I don't want to do it for an
Drink some beer.
Louis, I don't want to do it for an afternoon. I want to just take one swipe and see what happens. What are you?
Oh, in that case, everything in moderation, Bob. That sounds awesome.
And then
you're acting like the show doesn't fucking do that every day.
I don't want to scrutinize a baby wipe that you just fucking rubbed on your asshole.
And then what happens?
Apparently, he's not confident in his asshole.
And then what? But then what happens? Do we just laugh at the person that has the messiest ass?
Well,
how does it play out?
No,
in your
actually,
mind?
The person with the. You could go two ways with it. The person with the dirtiest ass could win, but it wouldn't be us. It would be like, you know, when you bring the guys in to play like what the hell is that?
Right.
You could have them do it because it'd have
to be people that the listeners know really well. And Jimmy can't be in the contest because he has the cleanest ass. So
I know where you're getting at.
What?
I know. Don't.
What? Go.
Oh, that's all right.
Show me how you suck a guy's cock.
All right.
The last time I'm going to ask you.
Where am I going with this, Bobby?
Huh? You want to play now?
I don't know.
Me and you go head to head.
I'll play right now. My asshole fucking squeaks. You can eat lima beans out of it.
Really?
I know.
Yeah, Jimmy's gonna come out clean.
All the time. Why all the time?
Because I'm a fucking clean guy. I have a hairless asshole, which girls love to sniff and lick.
Bobby, why don't you start the contest off?
No, you're out of your mind.
Go get some fucking
Why don't you start the contest?
You really need to work on it. You know, you used to be so good at that. Now you just now you start singing and you're giggling and you kind of look away.
Bob, you're really weird.
He's figured out my poker face. I hate you for that.
Get some.
No, it's funny because he suggests it. He goes, "How about if we rub baby wipes on our assholes and show them to each other?" But don't make me do it.
Yeah, Bobby, why don't you start the contest?
No, you're not going to get. All right, I'll do it.
If we all jerk off, it's fun. If I just jerk off, it's weird.
I understand, Bobby.
Bob raised a good point. I do. I raise a good point. What?
Bobby, if you do it, I will do it.
You know, I have a tattoo. Actually, a friend of mine said that too, and he never got one. So go fuck yourself. All right, how's that sound?
Don't get pissed at me.
Don't use my needy and my fucking wanting to belong against me.
But don't get pissed at me. You suggested this.
Yeah, I didn't suggest it for us. I suggested it. You know, you could do it.
No. The first time you told me it was for us.
Yes, this all began with you saying
you weren't even here.
We all. Yeah, I'm sitting here watching it come out of your face. Those words. We all put baby wipes on our assholes. And then you started to feel weird, and you changed it to the people that come in.
Well, actually, Opie, the original plan was for other people, but Opie used his mind skills. And
no, you said it though.
Yeah, because I didn't want to say it. Though.
Oh, good, guys. Let's do some asshole wiping.
All right, Bobby, start the contest.
I'm not doing that.
And everyone's look.
Why are you doing it?
What?
Why?
I don't need a reason not to wipe my asshole and show you what was on it.
Yes, you do. All the guys are doing it, Lou.
Yeah, well.
Let's go to. Hold on, Jake in Buffalo. Go, Jake. Try to get in here.
Yeah, we can place bets on whose ass is the dirtiest or the cleanest.
Well, they're already betting on Pal Talk and some feedback. See, Bobby, you might be onto something.
Yeah. All right. Opie, you in?
Yeah, if you do it, I'm in. There you go.
Wait a minute. You got to. No, we all have to view it. You can't just wipe your fucking.
I'm not viewing Jimmy fucking wiping his ass.
I saw him do it.
You just got to make sure.
I do. Please, look.
I don't want to.
You don't need to ask twice with Jimmy.
Twice with the same paper. Look at that.
Oh,
look at that. Look at that.
There you go. There you go. Wonderful.
Ah, Jesus.
Here we go. Twice with the same paper.
All right, Bobby's
And I dug it in there.
Bobby's wiping his ass.
How deep did you get it? Did you go inside with the
No, I
finger?
just rubbed it. I'll go with the finger.
Hang on, it's caught in my fat ass. Hang on. I'm actually
He's going to pull out an
He's so
umbrella.
happy. He looks so happy. This is what he wanted to happen, and it's happening.
Oh, he's pulling out a
God.
hair.
I pulled out one of my girlfriend's hairs.
Oh,
You're hoping it's a girlfriend's hair.
Is it clean?
It's pretty clean, man.
There you
It's
go.
pretty good.
Wonderful.
Lou?
Pretty good.
Good for you.
yeah, enjoy yourselves.
Yeah.
All right.
How awkward do you feel now? I'm not doing that.
I feel if I did it by myself, I'd feel awkward. But if little Jimmy, me and him played a little game.
Jimmy, he's throwing it at Craig.
I just missed Craig's head. But it was clean, though. I dug it right in my crack.
Yeah.
I had a clean one.
Wow, that
Fun
was
game.
Hey, Bob, that was a great game.
Well, who won?
That killed 2 minutes.
Nobody.
Well, I'd say if you get a few people in here that maybe have a dirty ass, it's
You have a
always
dirty
fun.
ass. I think Lou's ass right now. It's fucking. It looks like fucking a Katrina victim.
Yeah, he hasn't showered since his last show.
Dude, I got butterscotch pudding once again today. I'm not doing it.
Oh, come on, just do it.
It's leaking out.
Just test
I would
it.
love that.
Test it. I want to see you.
Too much wasabi with my sushi. I think.
How about Iraq? Iraq?
What do you say, E? What do you say? Come on.
Just clean.
You probably pulled out there's a
Why,
load
you
on
tried
it.
it already?
Adult wipes.
Get some homemade mustard on that wet nap.
I would have too much homeless guy dick blood on mine.
Oh, I hear you. I hate that.
Are we going to do...
Kind of embarrassing.
Come on, Ope. Wipe one down. Let's see what you got.
Come on.
Just do it.
I'm doing an extreme male camel toe tomorrow. Don't worry. I'm bringing in my sweats.
Just whip it
That's
down.
my thing. I'll do that tomorrow.
Give it a swipe. Just take a swipe
on,
and let's see what you got down there. Be a man.
Get Steve or Danny.
do it for you.
Someone else has.
I want E-Rock to do it.
Someone else has to do it.
E-Rock's doing it.
All right,
there you
great.
go.
But you gotta,
Is this used, this one?
No.
Are you sure?
I threw it out. Relax. That's
We gotta
clean.
reuse them.
You can't reuse them.
All right,
He's gonna have a shit shroud of taurine on his.
All right, wait. But you got to get it nice. You got to get from the taint all the way up to the ass crack.
Once you assist.
Go do it for him, Bobby.
I
Go ahead. Why don't you help him
hey,
out
look,
there?
I made the game. I want it to be done correctly.
Rub it in there. Get it in there, sweetie. That plump little buttocks.
It's cold.
Yeah, it's
I know
great.
it's cold.
Get your actually stick your finger in there a little bit.
Come on, stick your finger in.
Somebody wrote it's wipe it out
What do
Wednesday.
you got?
There's some hair, but it's
Clean.
it's clean.
We're a fucking very hygienic show.
Yeah,
Fan,
very good. Stan?
what do you got in there?
All kinds of stuff.
Is it bad?
No.
You get a dirty crack?
What do you have? What do you got? What do you get?
Someone's gonna wipe their crack. What the fuck?
Craig.
Come on.
Craig, why don't you wipe your crack?
Craig, wipe your crack.
Craig is the star of the dodgeball video.
Most likely, it is gonna be dirty.
Oh, just
Really?
do it. That's the joke. No one wants to be to clean assholes.
Clean assholes are boring.
It's gonna look like you just ate chocolate chip cookies.
It's gonna be like dog food and.
All right, he's
He's getting in there.
He's
too.
getting in there. He's actually.
Wow.
this kid ain't
He's
shy.
squatting. He's squatting like I tell my daughter to when I have to wipe her
it's
in a parking lot.
It's clean.
Wow, Bob, this is a terrific bit.
Well, I'm sorry that nobody has
0
a
for
dirty
6.
asshole for you.
0 for 6.
I
telling
say,
you.
Ope, you should give
Oh,
it away.
you got a nice hot mustard sandwich down there, and I say you should take it out.
It's bad. I'm not.
Get your Frenchie's mustard right on that napkin. Just the
you
one
feel better. It'd be a cool, refreshing
and
wipe.
your ass will be clean. Everybody know you got a clean ass.
If Lou does it, I'll do it.
All right, Lou.
I'm not doing it.
Oh well.
Lou's
There
gonna
you go.
Is your ass really dirty?
Yeah.
No, I mean it might be. I don't know.
It
Doesn't
is.
matter. I mean, look, if you want to say my asshole's dirty, go
I
ahead.
think Lou.
Okay, your asshole's dirty.
Okay,
there you go.
Enjoy that.
Little fucking tricks aren't going
I
to work.
actually took a shit in my pants just now.
Louis wants to be legit. He doesn't want a story coming out that he was wiping.
Oh, I don't
on
look.
the
Are you out of your mind? Have you seen any of the videos on his website?
Yeah, we were playing him yesterday.
Nothing to do with. I don't care
Talking
what.
about his videos. First of all, going to be some of the
You guys
funniest
are
fucking
welcome to
videos.
start saying that I'm gay right now. I don't know who says anything, but I just don't feel like putting my hand with a wipey into my asshole and showing it to.
All right,
Bob
we got
Kelly.
somebody else.
Oh, you know this
Danny,
is.
this could be really
Oh,
ugly,
God,
man.
this is-
It's funny.
You know, he just ate hot wings and drank a ton of beer last night.
There's gonna be a tequila worm on it.
Yeah.
He's going to have 5 different color hairs on it.
All right, Danny, what do you think?
Well, my gases haven't been pretty this morning.
What?
So it might be a little.
Does it look like baby food
My ass
carrots?
is still wet.
I know mine's bad because it's been kind of itchy all
Dude, yours, you got to be careful though. Sometimes it's not shit. Sometimes it's just that oily
That's sort of,
prostate fluid that seeps out.
A little tahini sauce.
Where do I need? I gotta go in the bathroom.
Well, everyone's been whatever you want to do, Danny.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure happen.
Yeah, everyone else has just been kind of like sneaking a swipe while everyone kind of talks.
Get in there. Just dig it in. Get your 2 fingers. There's rules to this. You got to get your 2 fingers, wrap it around there, and take a nice swipe up the top.
Let's all wipe our assholes and show it. The fuck is wrong with you?
You know what? You're what they call a party pooper. No pun intended.
Yes.
Oof,
exactly.
Party pooper. Well, look at you. Did you get in there though?
Yeah, no. I'm
get down.
Danny's going to do the right thing.
You got to bend down to open it up.
All right.
Danny will do the right thing. He's
now swipe it.
All right.
He's the real deal.
All right. Did it get stuck?
I got a little something.
Oh God!
What do you?
I got a little something.
And now Bob's gonna throw up.
Come here, Bobby.
Why did this is what
Bobby,
he
go
show?
He wanted to
Go
throw
show
up.
him. I want to show you.
What's
Go
wrong
show
with
him.
this
Bobby,
guy?
come over here. Danny just wants to show you. Danny just
He's gonna throw up now.
Yeah.
He's throwing up. He's fucking vomiting.
Why do you vomit so easily?
But you brought the whole thing on yourself, you fucking freak.
Take a look at it. Take a look at it.
Bobby, smell it.
Like you want it.
What does it look like, Bobby?
Jesus Christ. What's wrong with this guy?
Look, it's a new game. I didn't know it was going to make.
You made it up.
Dude,
yes, you did. You wanted this to happen.
Bobby, just smell it. Just smell it. Just smell the paper.
Smell it. You out of your fucking mind.
I'll give you a bucket.
Out of your mind. He did exactly what you told him to do.
Smell it. Oh, okay. Bobby, what does it look like? What does it look like? Everyone in radio.
Yeah, just describe.
He's got
Hang on 1 second. It looks like he.
Please throw that away. Jesus
He ate
Christ.
it. Just show him. Hold on, Dan. Let him describe it. He can't remember.
Jesus Christ.
I got a better look at it.
It's
No, take a look and then
keep it right here.
Oh my God.
Jesus. Take it.
Yeah, it's very nasty.
Oh God.
It looks like he ate like a hot fudge sundae or something. It's a little.
Bob, you need fucking help.
It looks like someone took a baby wipe and then tried to pick up a Hershey Kiss with it.
Oh, that's sweet.
Aw, Bobby, there you go. There's your
Bobby,
contest.
$5 to be put on your head.
What?
Sure you don't want
$5 to put on your head.
I didn't know that was. Ugh.
No, you didn't know because you told him for a half an hour how to take 2 fingers and make sure he gets every bit of it.
Yeah.
And then you're amazed that there's a little bit of shit on it and it made you puke.
Dad. Jesus Christ! I bet you if Louis swiped, it would look like a paintball accident.
We got a call from Canada. You know what that means.
Oh no!
Steve, what's up?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, your country doesn't matter.
Steve, Toronto. Yeah.
Damn it. I'm thinking this is Bob Kelly's way of losing some weight.
Why don't you go eat a decrepit piece of crap?
Canada never disappoints.
Yep.
It has been pointed out on some of the fan sites that Canada calls suck.
Yep. Canada's.
But thanks for standing on guard for thee. Whatever the fuck that means.
That's all right, but you gave it a shot.
Thank you for not mattering above us.
We don't even pay attention.
No.
There's a million easy ways to get into this country. Whatever, dude. Have fun. All right. I got the latest news coming in here. We got some things happening in the world. Nature's fury. A heat wave blamed in nearly a dozen deaths continues to bake large parts of the South. People are dying from the heat in the South.
Yep. I was just in Phoenix. It was 115 degrees.
And you were jogging.
Yeah, I was jogging.
Yeah.
Felt good. But all those people.
Imagine if you wiped his ass after a 115 degree jog there, Bobby.
It would have smelled nice.
Yeah, it smelled like snake shit. It'd be fantastic.
Are you coming back to life?
Yeah. No, I was just thinking of something.
What? Another contest?
No, I mean, look, I'm just trying to add to the show. Oh, that's all.
It's a weird form of bulimia. Like you try to get yourself to a place where you like this weird kind of sexual humiliation and then vomiting because of some guy's shit.
That's how Bob feels about himself.
Weird.
Well, it's actually,
and then you regret it immediately. It's a weird cycle. It's really interesting to watch that happen.
I didn't think I was going to puke. I've never really. You're assuming that shit just makes me puke. I don't see shit all the time, Lou.
Do you ever hold it in your mouth?
Wow.
You ever hold shit in your mouth?
What the fuck
Hold
was that?
shit in your mouth like a cigar? Like just hold it there?
No, like you're on your back and they drop a log in your mouth and it stands up and then kind of tips over on the side of your face and you go,
Oh, God.
Have you really done that?
No, I didn't say I have.
Oh, God. Exactly.
I didn't say I have.
Now, what are you going to say to him, Lou? Talk to him.
Well, he knows what he wants. That's the thing. Like, he just goes to a woman and says, shit in my face, and I'll hold it in my mouth for a second, and then watch it fall like a tree. He just does that. But you go, let's have this contest, and then you go, I don't want to do it. You pretend you don't want to do it for a minute. And then you really get into it, and then you see shit and you vomit.
And he's rooting for a dirty asshole the whole time. He's rooting.
Yeah, you were kind of disappointed, right? Because
he was, and then
even Danny's ass was relatively clean.
Right. Well, not really.
Can you imagine licking Danny's ass without that fucking white thing? How bad that would smell.
There was shit on the thing.
No, I didn't
it's
get
not
a good
even
look
near clean.
I didn't get a good look then.
Ours was relatively clean because there was a couple of hairs, maybe a little ass oil.
I saw like a light crayon.
It was a brown smudge. Yeah.
You know, years ago when I got blown in a condemned building on 23rd Street on a dirty mattress on the floor by some woman with chunks out of her hair. And then her boyfriend tried to beat me up, and I ran away.
Why?
And then I'm standing outside, because the whole point was suck my dick, take my $10, and then mug me and take everything else. I don't know why she was fucking bothered to blow me.
You almost were part of that scam.
Yeah, it was really bad. See, but anyway, when I was standing outside and my dick felt weirdly gross from having been blown by this woman, I might be dead in a year from what I just caught. I almost just died, and I'm covered with sweat. I realized I was after this feeling right here. Like every decision I made was just me wanting to feel this fucked up.
Wait, did you
wrong
come?
And what?
Did you come?
Yeah.
Now, how'd you know the boyfriend wanted to beat you up?
Because she said, like, get him or something like I came out of the room and he was standing there and she said, "Hey, get him quick before he..." And I ran away and I had to run away from both of them.
How slow were they?
I got out of the building.
You just came.
They were dumb. Yeah, they were dumb.
Yeah, shouldn't you have had wobbly legs still?
Yeah. No, I go.
Was he big?
He was scrawny, but not, nothing to lose, kind of dangerous, Gross people. But anyway, what I'm saying is,
wait, what was
this is what Bob does with his life.
Hold on, what was the
He gets himself in these situations where he feels bad.
But Louis, what was the turn on there? She was a mess.
Yes,
and you were in a really awful
It was a bad scene.
Yeah, I'm just wiping my ass. You're fucking an AIDS whore in a fucking condemned building. She has patches of hair missing, and her boyfriend's watching. You fucking faggot. How the fuck am I?
No, he wasn't there while I was being blown.
Jesus Christ!
You threw up after somebody showed you their shit that you begged them to show you.
Well, I didn't know I was going to puke
in
on
a contest.
Shit. I really don't know what's going to make me
men.
puke. That's what the thing
Dude,
is.
You puke at everything.
Just shit.
We haven't given you one thing that
you don't know. You don't know what makes you puke except for shit makes you puke. And you begged the guy to wipe his asshole and show you.
Let's not get carried away. I'm not a fucking audience member, Lou, like you asshole. I fucking didn't beg him. I wasn't
I'm
like
not
going to
trying
blow.
to make you feel bad. I'm just fascinated.
You kind of begged.
All right, maybe I did.
You've brought up this idea, like people don't know this. You've brought this idea up with me a few times off air.
Bob's getting a little upset, Bob. Well, I'm sorry. Why are you upset?
I don't mean to upset you, Bob. It's fascinating to me.
Yeah. Really? Yeah, okay, good.
It is.
All right.
You're one of my favorite guys, Bob. I love you.
I love you too.
Enough about you. I once had a Russian swat over my chest, and I told her, "You didn't use suppositories?" And she said, "No." And she went to shit, and a fucking suppository bounced off my chest, and then a pile of wet meatloaf fell onto my stomach, and it reeked. It reeked of fucking ethnic food. You've never seen life until you've seen a suppository bounce off your own chest.
A pile of digested couscous.
It looked like lamb. It looked like pot roast.
I don't know what it was. It had an awful, a sour, a foreign food stench to it. It was horrendous.
Oh, God. She had some Ethiopian elk.
Just a wet pile on my stomach, and I'm like, what happened when I was younger that caused this to be the way I jerk off? Were you jerking off? What else was I supposed to do? Fucking read and miss the whole thing?
I just don't know. There's no...
Pardon my French. I'm going to open his hole like this.
Bob, you want anyone else to wipe their asses?
No, I'm good.
All right with that?
I'm good, Ope. Thank you.
All right.
I'm good. And that's my last idea I give you. You can go fuck.
Hey, it gave me something.
It would have been great if that scene.
You turned everything against me, you son of a bitch. It would have been great if that scene. You never wants a team play. Hey, this is a good idea. Hey, Bob,
no one wants to hear team player.
That's true.
They really don't, Bob.
That's true. All right.
All right.
At about 1:30 in the morning on April 12, William Lewis walked down the hall at Texas Women's Hospital. That white bundle in his hands, his 4-day-old baby girl.
Aww.
Several minutes later, a Houston police officer shot Lewis with a taser, and the baby, Carla, crashed to the floor. Officer David Bowling and a sheriff's deputy claim they thought Lewis was kidnapping his baby. Lewis contends he and his wife just wanted to leave the hospital and simply did not follow hospital rules.
So the guy got tased.
He got tased for leaving the hospital with his baby without a wristband or something.
Yeah, they don't know. I mean, they try to talk to the guy. There's a history with this guy of domestic violence with his woman. So
how do they know? What, do they look him up before they fucking tase him?
I don't know. That might just be stuff I found out after. But the guy was being a douche.
They got a baseball card for his wife beating?
But wait.
Look at his stats. Let's tase this
We need more in the story because it gets to the point where they're tasing him as he's leaving the hospital with
That's crazy.
A 4-day-old?
What happens
Does anyone
is the babies have little bracelets. It's really genius, so you can't steal babies.
Did they tell him put the baby down or put the baby back?
I
and
think
he kept
they
walking?
did. I don't know. They were trying to talk to him. He wasn't being cooperative. They didn't just go, yes, sir, hit 4, and then
tase
zap
somebody
him.
who's fucking
holding a baby? I agree. But he's a big guy.
It doesn't seem right when she says the baby crashed to the floor. It's a baby. It's not a crash to the floor like a bunch of tin cans and a...
Yeah, it's a little baby.
The 22-year veteran officer appears to arrive at the incident holding his taser.
Under this circumstance, when you know you've already got an issue up there, you've already got a large male suspect who's already agitated and already threatening, you'd already come up with your taser.
After a couple of minutes of talking with Lewis, Bowling shoots his taser. When the Houston father went down, the baby did as well. Lewis claims the newborn fell on her head and suffered severe injuries. After the fall, officers handed the baby to her stunned mother. She has since spoken out against the officer and defended her husband.
Wow. I've got to wonder what kind of a moron would tase an adult holding a baby, said George Kirkham, a former police officer and criminologist at the University of California, Berkeley. It doesn't take rocket science to realize the baby's going to fall. Yeah, man, you're not going to hold on to the ball. Hold on to the ball. Hold on to the baby when you get tased.
The guy's dying to use that taser.
The elevators would not move because wristband sensors on each baby shut off the elevators if anyone takes an infant without permission.
You can't get out. How come the father wasn't wearing a wristband?
I don't know, but
because they always give the father a wristband.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
That's terrible. I'm sorry.
Ooh, perfect, Jimmy. Perfect.
I still have my wristbands from when my daughters were born, so I can go steal babies.
Why not?
Fuck them and eat them.
Wow.
The thing is, they don't turn it off. I had 2 for lunch.
Wait, here's this guy. Brooklyn Ace knows a little more. Brooklyn Ace, what's up?
Yeah, I have a feeling I have the same article in front of me as you do, Opie, because I sent it in to Steve. The part that I found amusing was Child Protective Services has custody of baby because of a history of domestic violence between Lewis and his wife, Jacqueline Gray. First of all, why does she have a different last name? Sounds like there's a huge issue here. But it's like...
What?
Right. Now, you raise a good point.
No, it's not. My wife and I have different names.
Nah, but he's right. This guy's right, though.
Why would you tease a guy with a
All right, Brooklyn Ace.
Ridiculous. Later, guys.
Thanks.
Right.
Hey, K-Rock's doing something because their phones just exploded. Let's see what they're doing. Can we answer their phones? Oh, come on. How do I get over here? Hey, K-Rock.
Hey.
Hey, what's up? Why are you calling?
Win the concert tickets?
Yeah, what concert tickets?
Oh, shit.
What
Larry,
concert
you can't
tickets?
curse. You're on the radio.
Yeah, what tickets you calling for?
Is it the Velvet Revolver one?
Yes, for the Velvet Revolver tickets. That's right, sir. What caller do you need to be?
Yeah. This is Heath from Long Island.
I didn't ask your name. I don't give a shit. They don't pay me enough to know you.
And what's the magic phrase that pays?
Hurry, we got to move on.
How do you get your tickets?
All right, next.
K-Rock.
Hey, am I calling 92?
You are calling for what?
Calling for the Velvet Revolver tickets.
And what did we tell you to say?
What's that?
What's the magic phrase?
Yeah, you have to say something to get the tickets. Hurry, come on, let's go.
I don't remember. Am I calling 92?
You call in 92, you won the tickets as long as you say... shit in the mouth of Christ.
K-Rock.
Hey, you're right there.
Hey, what's up? How are you, sir? Why are you calling us today?
I'm trying to win some tickets.
That's right. What tickets?
All right, I'm hoping Project Revolution.
Asshole! Project Revolution. And what caller do you have to be?
Number 9.
Yeah, you're number 8. I'm sorry, sir. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? Yeah, hello.
Hello.
Hello, yeah. Did I win?
Hello. Is the caller there? Hello.
Yes. Hello, yes, hello.
You're on the air.
You're on the air. Hello. What's your name?
Yeah, Mike. Mike Tasselov.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello.
All right, cool. So, what caller are you? The phrase that pays, right?
What?
Yes.
What caller are you?
I'm calling number 93.
What tickets you looking for?
You're right. You're caller 93, but we're looking for caller 92. Thanks for calling. Sorry, sir. Hello.
Did I win?
That depends.
Oh, he's one of ours. Hello.
Hi, we're calling 92.
Hey.
Hello.
How you doing?
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
On?
Hello.
Hi.
Hello. The caller's there.
Hey, what's going on? How are you?
Hello.
Hi, this is Lenny. How are you?
Okay, how are you?
I'm great. Am I calling number 92?
Am I calling number 92?
I don't know. Somebody said this is caller 92. What's going on?
Oh, God. I don't know.
So who
Am
am
I
I
calling
talking to?
92?
Who's this?
My name's Pat.
No.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello. Is the caller there?
Yes, the caller's
I'm
here.
here.
What's going on?
Oh, hold on 1 second.
Hello, the caller's here. Hello.
Hello. Is the caller there?
Yes, I'm here, man. What's going on?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Is the caller there?
Yes, it's here, Lenny. What's up, man?
Where's the female? Hello. Is the caller there?
Hello?
Hello. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Is the guy there?
Yes, the guy's here. What's up, boy?
What caller are you?
Is the girl there?
92.
Is the girl there?
Yes.
Is the guy there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Guy there?
Can't hear him.
Yes.
Girl there?
Yes.
You ready to go on the air? You ready to go on the air right now?
Yes.
All right. Get ready. Here we go. Time for the prize patrol.
Hello?
Hello?
92.3 K-Rock. Who do we have on the line?
Lenny, what's going on, man? How are you?
Is the girl there?
Yes.
Is the guy there?
Yeah, man.
Girl?
Hello?
Show me how you suck a guy's cock. The last time I'm going to ask you.
This is great. Come on, man. Who's going to get him?
You got to fight it out. Will it be the girl or the guy?
Come on, I'm at work, man. I can't. Let's go. Where are you? I'll come down and get the tickets right now.
All right. How about this? Insult contest. Let's go. Go.
Info contest?
Yeah. What do you got to say to the broad?
What do I got to say? I don't know. You said info. What kind of info do you want? I'll give you some answers.
Liar, whore, and you know it.
Is the girl there?
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself?
What?
Well, at least this is fun. This is better than something. At least I got a shot. Come on.
Why don't you guys insult each other, and whoever does a better job will
get the tickets.
There you go.
There you go.
Are you serious?
Yes, go ahead.
Well, why the hell should she get him since I was the first caller in 92?
Boo. That wasn't that good.
Girl?
No, it wasn't. I don't know.
Girl, come back. Let's go. What do you got for him?
Hello?
Yeah, insult the guy on the line.
Insult the other guy and you win the
She doesn't even
tickets.
know where she's at, man. Come on. This girl doesn't even know. She probably doesn't. She's not even in the city, doesn't sound like. She's got some accent from, like, Long Island or some hick-ass accent. Come on, man.
What do you got to say about that, lady?
Look, she doesn't even know what planet she's
About
on.
what?
She's not paying attention.
What?
Miss, you gotta.
Come on.
We're having an insult contest.
Hey,
Hello?
You gotta insult the guy.
yeah, we're having an insult contest. He's beating you up. What do you have to say to the guy that's on the phone with you?
Hello?
Hey.
There's nothing to say. Come on. She doesn't even know where she's at. You guys got to give it up.
Hey,
Come
Rock,
on. I just
Rock.
want this, please.
Hey, girl.
Yes.
You have to insult the other guy, and if you say something mean, you win, twat.
You win the contest and the tickets.
Yes.
You're on the air right now, you fucking retard.
No, come on.
You're on the
I'm not
fucking
on the
radio,
air.
you
Am I on the air?
fucking stupid cunt.
Here's a fucking retard.
Sorry, I'm ruining it. They still think they're on the radio.
Doing.
You're on the radio, miss. You have to insult the guy, and you're not insulting him. You're just being the silly hole that you've always been. Whoever does the best insult, you two shitheads, wins. That's right. Wipe your ass with a baby wipe and hold it up. If it's got a log on it, you win fucking tickets, and Slash will shit in your mouth.
Come on. Come on, you guys.
We're telling you, what do you want to hear?
That's right.
I
Guess the phrase that pays, and Ted Nugent will kick you in the cunt.
Come on, K-Rock rocks. Come on.
That's not the phrase that pays, you fucking, you silly titless nothing.
Hey, what's the girl's name? We got an idea from Nate Sack. Girl's name, what's your name?
Pat.
Hey, Pat, can you repeat after me? I suck cock for K-Rock.
I suck twats for K-Rock?
No, I suck cock for K-Rock.
You hear perfectly except for the word cock.
Put that on
Dumb
the radio.
What?
You can't put that on the radio.
Yes, you can. We're going to beep it.
We
It's
are
okay.
the radio.
Yeah, well, we're trying to be a little edgier with the station, so we'll
That's
bleep
right.
that part. So after me, I suck cock for K-Rock.
I suck what for K-Rock?
Again, perfect
hold
pitch
on.
hearing.
Hear
except
me.
for the thing that's constantly in her mouth.
I'm a professional DJ. Repeat after me. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, here we go. I suck cock for K-Rock.
I suck cocks for K-Rock.
Wow.
You're
Wow.
bad. You're
Now,
bad.
sir, it's your
My
turn.
daughter-in-law
All right, hold on.
Now that- wait a minute.
Let's let the other guy get an
Now
opportunity.
the guy
here.
has to say it.
What's your guy? What's your name, sir?
You talking to me now, son?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your name?
My name is Lenny, man.
Do you ever suck a guy's cock?
I'm getting some laughs out of you guys. I'm not getting some tickets, obviously, but at least this is entertaining.
Well, Lenny, why don't we do this? Why don't you repeat after me, okay? I suck cock for K-Rock.
I refuse to say that, man. Hell no.
You don't want the tickets then.
I want them.
Hold on, you silly hole. We're talking to Lenny.
Pat's going to get the tickets unless you say the phrase, Lenny.
I'm not saying that phrase. I'll say
We've got-
other phrases at that. I don't go that
All
way.
right, how about...
We've got tickets. We've got backstage passes.
We also got a limo to and from the show.
And your mother's cunt in a box.
Exactly, boss. Exactly.
Yeah. And then we're going to fuck you with a broomstick.
Or a broom. Or if we have a broom, we'll use that. The fuck is that? B-R-U-M?
We
Give me a broom.
All right, we obviously got a problem here. We got two winners on the line. We can only give it to one.
All right, let's give these.
How about we have a masturbation contest? First person to come wins the tickets. What do you say, guys?
Come on. I said what you wanted me to say. I should win.
She feels dirty now.
Yeah, she does.
Do you feel a little dirty?
I hope some of this makes it on the radio at least. This is not bad.
All right, whoever's...
My husband and my son would kill me if this makes it on the radio.
No, you shouldn't have said it then, you fucking titless junk.
Who am I?
Exactly. Sonny Boy's going to know you suck cock for K-Rock. What do you think of them apples? Hi, I hope you enjoy Velvet Revolver, Sonny. I fucking drank a set of seeds for it.
That's right. That's right.
Set seeds?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! You guys are nuts.
Yeah. What's your favorite radio show in all of New York City?
92.3 K-Rock.
That's a station, you stupid twat. We're talking about a radio
What
show.
show?
What show? The Opie and Anthony show.
All right, now it is.
Fuck you.
Sucker, you
Fuck off.
Fucking
You fucking
useless
sellout.
piece of crap.
Christ, why does everyone like them?
Here's what you win. Tom Petty's going to staple your pussy lips.
All right, hey, what's your name, Pat?
Is that board over there?
All right, listen, we're going to put you both on hold and we're going to try to do something with you, all right?
Just hold on. We'll be right back.
Hold on the line.
Do not hang up. We're gonna pick one to give the tickets to.
Or we might give them to both of you.
Yeah, maybe we'll give both. That's a good idea.
All right, just put them on hold. What's your favorite station to suck cock to?
Oh God.
That's where you have to say the call letters. All right, ready? We're rolling tape. Here we go. Rolling tape. What's your favorite station to suck cock to?
K-Rock.
Still trying.
Damn.
All right, hold on the line. Hold on the line. There they go.
All right. .com.
Oh, they're in commercials over there.
God.
All right, why don't we take a break? We'll do line of the day next and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, my God.
It's Opie and Anthony.
It's the Opie and Anthony Show. Opie and Anthony.
All right. I think we've done enough damage here today.
Yep.
We didn't even get to talk about Brittany being a lesbo.
Is she a lesbian? No. She looked a puss.
Yeah, there's going to be an article.
How do you think she
coming
got pregnant?
In OK Magazine.
Sure. Somebody fucking spilled a load into her by accident. They walked by and tripped with a beaker of it. She kept it. A beaker.
At least 15 women in her life. Porn stars coming forward. Mm-hmm. She supposedly hit on Jenna Jameson.
So what?
Also, Tara Patrick has a story or two, supposedly.
Ooh.
And anonymous former employee has sources.
I wonder if Brittany broke wind in Tara's face, or Tara broke wind. That's my fantasy.
Yeah.
See Brittany.
I love that people are acting like that's ripping her down from some great, like she's the president.
Yeah. She ate a pussy. Ooh.
Oh, that whore ate a pussy.
I'll never not buy her music again.
No one's going to be buying anything she puts out from this day forth like it cares. Like it matters, I mean. All right, let's do line of the day.
I agree.
We used up all the energy in that last 10 minutes.
I like this seat, by the way.
Yeah. Here's the first runner-up line of the day.
I still have my wristbands from when my daughters were born, so I can go steal babies.
Why not?
Fuck them and eat them.
Why didn't that win? This should be number one.
But that just happened, you lazy fucks.
10 seconds ago.
Why does the line of the day always happen the last 5 minutes of the show? What did you say?
Than's fucking calling you stupid.
No, it's a great line, but I'm very suspicious when the line of the day or runner-up line of the day comes from the last 5 minutes of the show. That's all.
May I borrow this, Bob? Sorry. It's actually more difficult to throw this together at the last minute.
Ooh.
Yeah.
All right, then.
So,
why?
And who's going to argue with him? He can knock your teeth out with one spin
with his
fucking
cock.
kick.
Fucking Kung Fu
With his
Leroy.
fucking long, smooth cock.
And his doll eyes.
With some fucking bumps at the base.
Here's another runner-up line of the day. Right.
63, and then all those zeros, and then it says in print $1 billion. So he wants that.
But he wants it backed by gold and silver, delivered via UPS.
What is he, a Bond villain?
Yes. United States Postal Service to the...
Fuck, I stepped over it. It's great line.
Damn it! Try harder. Note to self.
Take away a star.
It'd be funny if the next runner-up was what you just said.
And I write it down. Listen better. See, I gotta do it. Listen better. All right, very good line from Anthony, who hopefully will be back tomorrow.
Yeah. Sure, he's picking his girl up. She's okay.
And then we got Washington live show Friday.
Washington.
Lots of things going on for the Washington.
Oh, yeah, let's say the XM. We're having the car crash comedy. It's going to be played actually on Free FM. Or whatever the fucking terrestrial thing is down there. So come down for Car Crash Comedy. You get to go up and do you have to email our own gay Sam. It's sam@foundrymusic.com. But in the heading, you have to write Car Crash Comedy, faggot. And that's how he knows to take you seriously.
Otherwise, he won't even read it. He won't even know what... Look, he literally doesn't understand things that aren't addressed.
It's a great concept we did in Philly, man. These guys, they none of them have been on radio to begin with. They do it in front of like about 20
and
listeners.
So they tell jokes? Or
so the pressure's on, and then we sit there, and if we don't like a joke, we car crash them. They get 3 car crashes, and then they're out.
Oh, that's pretty
It's a great concept,
And it's in front of the whole audience? The big audience?
No, it was in front of like 25 people of listeners.
The show.
But what they're going to get to... No, they're in there watching. It's like a room like this with people. And
Just imagine this room with 25 people, and you're a guy that's never really done radio, but you think you're funny. You step up to the mic and try to tell jokes as everyone's just staring at you.
3 crashes.
Try to last as long as you can.
Great.
It's either 2 minutes or 3 crashes.
Right. And the winner will get to go on the Traveling Virus show and perform in front of a bunch of people. So they're all comics, but they're new comics. They're young comics. So a guy will get to go up and perform in front of 10,000 people.
And I got to call Kid Chris because the guy that won Car Crash Comedy in Philly wants out.
I know. He doesn't want to do the show?
He's scared.
He's panicking. The kid, he's old.
Guys, he's 56.
He's up there.
But he's afraid to work for 10,000 people.
Yeah, but he's funny.
He's funny. He's 4'8".
Yeah.
About.
He's diminutive.
He's what?
Diminutive. He's like a little. He's like a little
thing.
Little fella.
He's a rapeable Pejoria
He's a wee
man.
fella.
A wee fella.
He's a wee one.
Before we get to line of the day, Robert, thank you for some great radio today.
Oh, sometimes so.
What the fuck?
I don't know, dude. I was thinking about some other shit.
Were you?
I was just thinking about something.
No, you weren't sure if I was serious or not, but you gave us great radio again today. RobertKellyLive.com for whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yo, awesome.
And for me, you can go to my page. Buy Happy Endings because I'm selling it if you want to.
Sell it on your page?
Still on the bestseller list.
All right.
Thanks for my copy.
It's time for your.
You don't have a copy?
No.
Fuck you.
It's time for
Fuck you.
It's time for your. It's time for your
line of the day.
The line of the day.
Here comes la 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 la. Line of the day. Line of the day. I don't look at Tracy like that. We work together. It's a professional relationship, and I respect what she does as the program director.
Kennedy.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Louis C.K. line of the day.
And Louis got a big tour he's doing. It's called Chewed Up.
Chewed Up. Coming to Kansas City and Madison, Wisconsin, and all sorts of
all the hot spots.
Oh, yes.
Every
San
shitbox
Diego.
city you live in, Louis will be in.
I'll be there. And please buy Shameless, my DVD on Amazon.
Because Louis wants to do another fucking special, so come out and watch him
special.
perform.
Come watch it.
Yeah.
Drew Boogie's been just sitting there minding his own business. Drew, we're going to play your You Need to Be Corrected thing. That could be like a real song, you know that. And you did it with Chemistry, right?
Yes.
No, I know it's a real song, but I mean something that you can maybe almost farm out to real radio stations, not this crap. Like stations that would play music. Yeah.
If they're into playing all the references from this show, yes.
I know, but it goes past that. There's something about it. It's cool.
I've not had it.
You haven't heard? We're going to end the show with it. What else you got going on, Drew?
That's it. Other than that, I'll be back with some other remix.
Here's Drew Boogie. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Yo, it's Ken. I'm with my man Drew Boogie and Stacey J. Yo, get them off real quick.
For yellow trees, let me hear you say. When your hand doesn't allow, let me hear you say. If you just get infected, let me hear you say. You have to be corrected, let me hear you say. Wanna know what's the light of the day? On Monday, Thursday, Tuesday, Sunday. Had a way of getting freaky fresh. You don't talk to a man like Jimmy like that. If you want a monster, ain't listen. It's out of the question.